Jennifer Aniston is talking about Brad Pitt for the first time since they split up. Her Vanity Fair interview comes out August 9th. She says they didn't break up because she did not want kids.
That's all well and good, very exciting. Why is the power out again here in this area of the world? Why?
I can't.
What is this area of the world? Am I mistaken? It's not Seattle. This is like Oshkosh. Is this East Jessup, Nebraska? Where am I living?
Yeah, there. It seems like
this is the third time.
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong? Am I dreaming this?
No,
the third
you're
time in the past
right.
you don't even know what I'm going to say yet. The third time in the past 6 months, the power in this area is out. I'm driving into work. It's like a free-for-all. There are no traffic lights. There's nothing.
I know.
Yep.
Just go.
Everyone just go at your own discretion. And believe me, I wasn't stopping. I might have hit somebody. They weren't going to hit me.
Oh, you got to treat those as four-way stops, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sure
Well,
you do.
if the lights were flashing, like usually happens in a blackout, I would have maybe thought about stopping. But there were no lights on the traffic lights at all.
Well, that's what happens when the power goes out.
No, I think when the power goes out, there's a default setting that happens on traffic lights that they just start flashing. But these traffic lights were just dead.
I know.
And the whole area is just dead.
Yeah.
And this is the third time in the past 6 months.
Yeah.
And I've speculated for a long time since Jen Dalton moved up on that Capitol Hill area, Terry, with that industrial-sized dildo of hers. She plugs that damn thing in, the power goes out.
Wow. Transformer is blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's only used it 3 times.
I told her not to have it custom made. Why is this happening, Stephen? Explain this to me.
I'm not sure. Seems like it does happen a lot, though.
Explain in the year 2005. I've lived all my life, and I don't remember 3 blackouts the whole time. And now in the past 6 months, in this one area, we're only working on a generator right now.
I
There's
know.
no power in the whole building.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Aren't we lucky?
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, you can't print anything in
No,
here.
I can't.
Pasty can't get into the place to get water.
No coffee.
We may not live, but we'll be on the air.
Yeah. No coffee. I'm not living.
Okay.
You can't get coffee?
No.
Well, explain to me why this is happening, Stephen. Explain this to me.
I wish I could. I don't understand it.
Well,
Yeah,
you're the news guy. What's going on out there?
Well, news guy doesn't mean I know anything about electrical
You're
work.
the news guy.
Well, don't they have some kind of emergency thing where they let you know what's going
Isn't
on?
there an emergency broadcasting system you're monitoring? You're the news guy / electrician. What the hell's going on?
Electrician.
What's going on?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to do some investigative reporting to find out.
Explain to me. I want you to find out before the end of today from the city council, from some representative, why 3 times in 6 months the power's gone out in Queen Anne.
Seattle City Light. I'll give them a call.
Yeah, get Seattle City Light on the phone from me.
All right, I'll look up.
By the way, there's no air conditioning either. So
Let them know they're all fired.
So this studio is going to get toasty.
Well, if this studio gets toasty, my personality gets toasty.
Oh, I
too.
know that. That's
right.
why I told you that.
Mm-hmm.
Forewarning you now.
And the tires on your car will get toasty. You just squeal out of here.
Okay.
It's a nice day. We should all go golfing anyway.
Yeah.
Golfing.
There's only one possibility of cheering me up right now. You know what that is, Terry?
No.
Yes, Joe.
Maybe gay phone operator's toaster shorted out. And that's why there's no power. It actually
I wonder what
happens-
appliance he would have used if he didn't hear the word toasty.
players.
What's that now?
It's good the phones work.
Hey, check it out.
Yes. Yes, John.
Why do we hear echo? It did happen last night with the nighttime players. The power went out in the building as well.
I'm glad you're a well-rounded listener like that. I'm glad that the nighttime diva, Terry,
Yes.
is not lonely
Oh.
as it pertains to John John's company.
Because
I know.
Gay didn't recharge his vibrator.
Yes.
Brader.
What's your name? John. Where you from? Lord only knows. Come on, John. Show us how it's done. They still do that? I doubt it.
It's Aurelius about that time.
They don't
Oh
know
my gosh, he knows that.
They don't do it anymore, Terry, but they still do it.
I'm sure. Yeah, off the air.
I hear a kind of an echo now that he's...
Yeah, it's weird.
So do I.
Is that the power outage?
Probably.
Power outage echo?
Yeah.
Player.
He's just cracking up at himself, too, at the whole echo.
Okay, can we go to break and get this situation fixed?
That's a good idea, John. Thanks for the radio tip.
The T-Man.
Now we may have a bigger problem, Terry.
No coffee?
No.
What?
That's the biggest problem. I didn't say the biggest problem. I said a bigger problem. John is trying to convince Pasty Dave in the studio behind the glass there that we're off the air.
Oh.
But Pasty Dave checked with all the other callers, and believes that we're still on the air, and John John's just trying to mess with him now.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what to believe. All I know is it's getting really hot in the studio. I'm starting to get a sunburn. You know I usually keep the studio, Terry. How do I keep it? Like an ice box.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Now the air conditioning doesn't work.
No.
I'm getting really warm.
All right, my shirt's coming off.
Oh, wow.
John's shirt's about to come off. Luckily, Steven's in the studio above us. Who knows what he's wearing?
He's butt naked.
And it's just ridiculous.
I know.
That here we are in the new millennium, well into it now. Right. And we've had 3 power failures in this area in the past 6 months.
Oh, boy.
I don't know.
Too many new buildings, not enough power.
Is that what it is down here?
That's what I think. I don't know.
Right.
Actually, I was just reading where Seattle City Light's starting their new energy-saving program.
Yeah, this is part of it.
Yes. Yeah. They're off to a good start.
Yeah.
We're saving a lot of energy this morning. Too many buildings, not enough power. That's like a term they used in the 1930s, Stephen.
Well, I don't know how else to explain it.
Well, you don't.
On their website, though, they say they continue to provide reliable and sound electric power to
Who's
Seattle.
that?
Seattle City Lights?
Give me their number. What's their number?
Well, that's who you'd have to call.
I want to tell them I may have a difference of an opinion on that
one. Hold up here.
Oh, man. We have no water.
Yeah, tap water, I'm sure.
Tap water?
Well, hey!
You can drink that?
Yeah, I know. It's amazing.
You don't want to drink tap water, not overall, and definitely not during a power failure.
Okay. Right. I'm just letting you know.
Seattle City Light provides that, too.
Man. It's called Lemonade. A
Yes.
cool, refreshing drink.
Mm-hmm.
This is Seattle City Lights number. Where's the... Even our dialing music is out.
Oh, my gosh.
Steven's accordion is out. Oh, what is it now? It's a Casio. It's out.
The keyboard.
Good morning. This is Seattle City Lights outage hotline. If this is a life-threatening emergency, hang up and dial 911.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're not.
It's not life-threatening?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Then
Don't do that for 911 operator.
What would be considered life-threatening? I consider this life-threatening, Terry.
Well, like if
I'm getting really hot.
I know you are, but you can still breathe and function.
Speak for yourself.
You guys may not be able to soon, but...
Right. What is that, a recorded message? Where are the people there?
I
Sleeping like babies in their air-conditioned homes?
Yes.
I think
How pleasant does this lady sound when everyone's pissed off?
Seattle City Lights outage hotline. If this is a life-threatening emergency, hang up and dial 911.
Okay.
No.
If it's not...
Oh, wait.
No, we already did this.
Oh, I forgot.
God, just let it roll.
Must be a rerun, Terry.
Yes.
I keep considering this a life-threatening emergency.
Well.
But everything that goes wrong in my life is a life-threatening emergency.
Right, so.
All right. So it's not. I don't hit anything when that
Just
happens.
let her keep talking to you. She's trying to make your day pleasant.
Good morning. This is Seattle City Lights
Right.
outage hotline.
Got
if
it.
this is a life-threatening emergency, hang up and dial 911.
Okay.
The following
No.
messages are recorded on the system.
Oh, jeez.
If you hear the outage for your area, you may hang up at any time.
Right.
It is not necessary to report it again.
Whatever.
While listening, you may skip ahead to the next message
Hurry up,
by
you bud.
pressing the pound key.
Oh.
At approximately 5:30 this morning, a feeder in the north end of Seattle has locked out. The boundaries of this feeder are West Emerson Street to the north, West Mercer Street to the south,
And your asshole!
Taylor Avenue North to the east,
Oh, it is.
Well, that'd be us.
and
That'd be us?
32nd Avenue West.
Well, it sounds
to the
pretty
west.
far and wide. This guy really sounds like he's on the case, Terry. The outages are, let me see the map here. Yeah, that looks good. And all the way to, yeah. He doesn't sound very confident, and he knows what he's talking about, Terry.
Well, they got locked out, damn it.
The outage is from Shoreline to Tukwila and east to Bellevue.
The outlie. The outages are everything west of the Mississippi, as far as I can tell. Hey, what the hell, man? This is the guy who's going to get our power back up?
Yep, he's in control of the switch.
I understand the brutal environmental situation that's going on out there. It's 80 degrees and sunny expected today. I can't expect us to have power, Terry.
Right.
Due to the blizzard, the windstorm, whatever. I mean, what the hell? How do they explain this?
He explained it
The
to you.
feeder.
The feeder locked them out.
The feeder locked them out?
Yes.
Some guy
they're
took the keys as a joke.
They're locked out.
What does
of
that
the
mean?
I-
The feeder locked them out. See, that's why people like you don't go around complaining, because all you need is some ridiculous explanation you don't even understand, and you're fine. Oh, the feeder went out. I get it now. Well, what's the feeder?
I don't.
You don't know, and yet the explanation works for you.
Well, did you hit 0 or anything to
Yeah, to
report
try
your
and
outage?
call.
I hung up on that stumbling, bumbling mother trucker. I'm calling
Yeah,
back.
let's see if the dump button works.
See him
this morning.
stutter again.
I didn't hear our road on your outage list.
So we need to report it. Look, we're on Elliott.
She says, okay, if your list is there, hang up.
Oh, you didn't hear ours? Or did you?
Well, I mean, it's within our area, sure, but
Not our specific road.
We're sorry. Your call did not go through.
The phones are out too.
well, the cable better not be out.
It's just a nightmare.
Good morning. This is Seattle City Lights.
Yeah,
outage hotline.
whatever.
If this is a life-threatening emergency, hang up and dial 911.
Okay.
The following messages are recorded on the system. If you hear the outage for your area, you may hang
Here's
up
the
at
following
any
message.
time. Record it again.
Yes.
While listening, you may skip ahead to the next message by pressing the pound key.
Right.
At approximately 5:30 this morning, the feeder in the north end of Seattle has locked out.
Right.
The boundaries of this feeder are West Emerson Street to the north,
Oh.
West Mercer Street to the south,
Right.
Taylor Avenue North to the east,
Hmm.
and 32nd Avenue West to the west. We do not know the cause. We are investigating.
There you go.
We don't know.
We don't know what the hell's going on around here. We just work here.
Right.
There are no more outage messages recorded on this system.
So how wide is that, Steven? Did you pull out your grid?
That seems pretty wide, though.
Right.
Like Emerson Emerson is Magnolia.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Inner Bay
Sound
area.
West of Mercer, that'd be us too. Right?
Yes.
And they have no explanation.
None.
They have no understanding of what caused it.
Correct.
They're on the case. Now we have people calling in that work for Seattle City Light.
Oh, well,
They're
hey.
calling us, Terry.
There you go.
I don't know if I want to talk to them.
Well, you want an explanation, don't you?
Yeah, can I get a CD?
Yeah, probably works in the mailroom.
Right.
So what's going on, dude?
Maybe they can explain the whole feeder
You got
situation.
any extra Summer Jam tickets, T-Man?
Right.
Yes, hello. Good morning. Hello? Okay, you're on the air. Oh, this
Good
is
morning.
John.
The gay phone operator's
Okay,
big booty just spread it up.
Okay, the guy from Seattle City Light heard that I probably mentioned him and hung up the phone, Terry.
Great.
Oh, he's not giving me a CD? Okay, I'll call back later. Well, get me Flowers on the phone.
And what is he going to do?
Well, if we're going to be going through this, so is he.
Well, he probably will
He's
be.
our program director. He should be down here.
Doing what?
Something. I don't know.
He's part of the team.
Riding a bicycle and giving us some electricity.
Why is there no power? Powers.
Mayor Lake City.
You can't even live up to your own frickin' name! What's his number? Who's got his number?
I'm sure Pasty does.
229 hot. Oh, here it is. Case of emergency, call this dweeb. Let's see. Look at these conditions. Now the whole switchboard went out.
Great.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
Now what do we do? Now we have no phone lines. Terry's going to sing till 10 o'clock.
Oh, no, Terry's not. Terry doesn't know how to sing.
Well, that's going to make it that much more entertaining, Terry.
I can tap dance, but can't sing.
Well, Flowers heard in his half-asleep state that I was calling him, and he pulled the last remaining line of energy we had, Terry.
Right, pulled the plug.
Just as I'm dialing, the whole switchboard went dark. You want to explain that, Pasty? Now I can't even yell at Flowers.
I wish I could.
So guess who's next in line?
Oh, jeez.
The whole switchboard went dark, yet John is still there.
Oh, even John's gone now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, darn it.
All right, it's back now. What happened there? Anyone know? Guess not.
Seattle City phone. Call them.
Hello?
Hey, Flowers.
Yo.
It's T-Man.
Hey, T-Man.
Yeah, you sound the same as you do from 3 to 7 with that Dirty Harry character. Now, we're having our third power failure in the past 6 months here in the big old studio. You want to explain how you can work and try to run a radio station that allows this to happen to me? Will you explain that to me?
No idea. All I know is probably somebody's using some utensil that shouldn't be and blowing it out.
It's a great lie. Maybe you should save it for your afternoon extravaganza. I would like some legitimate answers as to why you have to provide me working conditions where there's no air conditioning.
Oh, my gosh.
There's no AC?
No.
There's no nothing in here! Your last name is Powers! Live up to it!
It's embarrassing. We need an engineer.
The whole city is out of power and really has nothing to do with you, and you're not responsible at all, but I want answers anyway.
No, so you want to just blame it on me for no reason?
Well, there's always a reason.
Well, you're our boss.
You're the boss,
That's
supposedly, so when things don't go the way they should, you have to answer. Now answer.
And we're a team.
Yes, we're team players around here. We want to incorporate you as part of the solution little think tank that we have working here.
That's right.
Is it really out?
You think I'm just calling you from...
Oh, my God, dude.
It's a great bit, huh?
Yeah, it's funny.
I don't know. I have a weird feeling you're, like, just trying to get me up so you can get...
Well, John wasn't entertaining this morning, so we figured we had to go with our next resort and call you and make up some story that, like, the power's out. It makes perfect sense to me.
Why don't you come on down and see if we're telling you
why don't you come down and sit here in the
I would,
sweltering...
but the garage door probably doesn't open.
You're right, it doesn't.
Oh.
Terry had to park her limousine outside.
So when you hear a best of at 7, you'll know whether the power was out or not.
Yes.
Okay.
Why don't you come down and sit in the sweltering heat?
I'd love to hang out with you guys. I'm coming down immediately.
Okay.
We're going to get right on.
If you're not down here within, what's a reasonable time frame for him to come to the studio?
I got a shower.
Yeah, by 7 o'clock.
Let the man shower, because I'd hate to have red-haired oogies walking all around the station here. And then after he showers, how long would it take him to get down here? So he has to
20
be
minutes.
in this situation every minute we are. What? How long, Steven?
I think we give him till 7:15.
7:15? So he's got 35 minutes to get down here, is what you're saying?
Yes.
And if he's not,
We go to his house.
We broadcast live.
At least there's air conditioning.
I don't have air conditioning.
And the big boobied saleswoman he married.
I can't wait.
Will she serve us breakfast?
At least that's provided at his home, Terry. Air conditioning.
Yeah.
And the big boobied sales lady that you married, Flowers. How's that working? I bet the power never goes out there, huh?
No, it hasn't gone out in a while.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How's she feeling this morning next to you? Is she next to you this morning? Or she had enough of you?
Wow. I'm actually sleeping in a different room here.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, it's not...
It's like Mary Tyler Moore.
All of a sudden, it's getting a little frosty in this no air-conditioned studio.
I'm starting to cool off now.
What's going on?
Well, I mean, nothing bad is going on. I just happen to be in a different room
The
right
boobies have gotten even bigger, and there's no room left for you, or what?
They've overtaken the room.
What's going on? Why are you in another room?
now. Well, I decided to...
Well, sometimes I sleep in another room, Terry, with the... I've...
You have a reason, though. You're a
Yes,
child.
small child.
Sure.
And,
That cries and you what?
yes. And my wife has the Jimmy legs, and...
Do you snore or something, Eric?
Oh,
Is
yes.
that why?
She just... the bed's small.
The bed's small.
I'm
What,
serious.
they
She's
can't
always
afford
complaining
a
the bed's too
bigger
small.
It's a
bed?
very modern situation. Husbands and wives don't sleep together anymore, Terry.
Yeah, okay.
The bed's too small.
So get a bigger bed.
Even if you have a one-bedroom, the husband's sleeping on the floor. That's the way it is.
With all the ads you do, you haven't mustered up a king-size bed yet. Jeez. Come on, man.
I can't get the power to work. I can't figure out the beds. I don't like to build IKEA crap.
Well, why don't you go over to
That's
where
nice.
Why don't you go over to where your wife is sleeping, and nuzzle up next to her? At least give us something for our money this morning that
give
we're
us
obviously not getting here in the studio, and ask her if you can join her this morning.
That's like way upstairs.
You actually have to climb some stairs?
Yeah.
Wow, you got a duplex?
Triplex.
Wow.
Whoa.
Too many floors, though. That's a long story.
So many rooms that I just landed in one of them. Didn't know which one.
Stop on the way up. Look at all the pictures of you guys of happier days.
Well, get your fire crotch ass down.
Wow, I like to be called Eric. Let me work on that.
He definitely got picked on in high school.
The T-Man.
A new identity theft scam in Thurston County to warn you about. Someone's calling people to say they're in legal trouble. The caller told one woman she missed jury duty and would get a $500 fine unless she gave her name, birth date, and social security number.
And the woman fell right for it. Is that right, Terry?
Sounds like it.
I'm going to need your bank account number, too.
Boy, those people who like to do identity theft, man.
Man, how much money do you have saved up, ma'am? Yeah, we're going to need that.
Perfect.
Because you missed jury duty and you know it. That's an offense of some kind. It's a good scam, Terry. Let me tell you, these scamsters are getting more and more complex.
Jeez.
And there's more suckers born every day. They used to, what was the old saying? One born every minute? Wow. I think they're squeezing a few more in.
Double time.
Yes, they're working overtime on those suckers. Now, Terry, I know that the printers aren't working, so you have no ability to find your favorite news stories off your favorite news wires and all that stuff, but I notice you're thumbing through the newspaper, is that right?
Oh, yeah. Wow. Doing it the old-fashioned way.
Oh, geez. By candlelight over there?
Yes.
The way you used to do it back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And as I thumb through the old-fashioned newspaper here.
I haven't really asked yet, but okay, what have you found? Anything important?
Actually, yeah. Something of interest, I think. I'm reading about Mariner pitcher Ryan Franklin.
Oh, yeah.
Suspended.
For steroids.
Yeah.
He wanted to be like Rafi. Because he looks like a steroid user. I knew it all along.
I know. He's so big, bad, and buff.
Imagine what he would have looked like if he wasn't riding out.
Boy, oh boy.
Looked like Darius.
I know.
Well, I don't know, man.
Well, and what is he claiming? That all he's ever done is multivitamins and protein shakes?
Just an exotic gumball did it.
Oh, really?
Yes. You never know what you're going to get when you're walking out of Walmart and you put your quarter in the slot there, Terry.
Yeah, true.
Loaded with roids. Be careful. Don't fall for the trap.
All the kids go running to the gumball machine. Which
yes, because if you fall for the traps of life, Terry, and everyone else, you wind up like this. Yes.
Jeez.
John.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing all right. Just smoking a little bleezy, just taking it.
Yes, I understand.
Hey, you know what?
Works,
I'm glad you all are back on the air finally.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
and I'm glad to hear the gay phone operator take his fat ass and then put the power out in the city.
Okay.
Looking for a freaking eating buffet at Dairy Queen or Burger King.
Love the buffet at Dairy Queen and Burger King.
Boy, that's a smart idea.
Especially if you have a coupon.
Why haven't they ever done that?
If they had that, I would be the Burger King.
No, he goes to Burger King to get the ultimate burger
Okay.
to have it his own way.
Apparently, yes, his own way. Your pictures that you sent to Gay Phone Operator has really been the highlight of his year because he sent it in a group email to all of us, and thankfully we all got to enjoy you in your topless state. So we just want to send a hearty appreciation for that, okay?
You're too
that's
sexy
my
for
current
me.
pictures. Okay, there you have it. And the TManShow.com.
Okay, there you have it. John, next we're going to find out he's on steroids with his buff body, Terry. And anyone that's seen his massive physique would understand what we're talking about, Terry. The man just exudes the look of roids.
Oh, yeah.
He should get his money back if he's on them.
Speaking of looks, some more harsh than others. Apparently, a lot of moms went down to Macy's yesterday morning, Terry.
Really?
To scream at Kendall, who told all the people listening yesterday that all the girls waiting online in the cattle call type situation to go see those casting directors of America's Next Top Model all didn't have a chance, Terry.
Wow.
I think one mom grabbed her.
Oh, wow. Violent.
Are you all right, Kendall? Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm recovering.
Okay.
Jesus.
Is that what really happened? Did somebody
no
yell
one
at
grabbed
you?
me, but I got yelled at by a couple people.
What did they say?
Some of the words were probably too explicit for the air, but I got called a hating bitch.
Yes.
With some other things attached to it by a couple people.
Now, do you consider yourself a hating bitch?
No, I was just telling the truth.
The
truth is you. They didn't like it. There were some moms driving away in the cars that had dropped the daughters off, and they came back to get me.
It's getting really warm.
And I think
here,
Triangle had got more calls, too. And she was
right?
pretty mad at me.
Oh. Well, I'm glad the casting director selected her out of all those people. I don't think so.
Sure they did, yeah.
It's getting really hot in here.
I
Are you
know.
sure you want to be wearing that? Oh, geez.
Might want to take that off, right?
Right. Not gonna be able to wear outfits like that, Terry, anymore.
Because I'm just not young, fun, hip, and sexy like that.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's a damn shame, because that's what's promoted around these parts.
Yeah, I know.
And look at her, and look at your, oh, man, her 6th grade boy T-shirt she's got on there.
Yeah, you know.
What the hell?
Well, if the prize closet starts carrying outfits like Kendall's, then I'm sure she'll wear them.
Were you scared when the moms came up to you?
A little bit. I was out there by myself. But
Yes.
it's pretty terrifying.
All right. And how's that boyfriend of yours?
He's doing good.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. You're not going to break up with him?
No.
All right.
I had a change of heart.
Mm-hmm.
There was trouble there for a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trouble in paradise.
Things are back to normal.
It's really getting warm in here.
Okay, you first.
So what's the latest? What's going on with that?
Well, we went to Tahoe this last weekend.
Right.
Met the rest of the family.
He paid?
Yes.
What's in Tahoe? Whose family?
His family.
Right.
They have a home there.
Uh-huh.
We went up there and
he's paying for all these trips for you.
well, this is the first one he's paid for. But I paid for my plane ticket down there last
Whatever.
time.
That's very entertaining talking to you. Eddie, what do you think?
Jeez.
Thank you very much. Okay.
The T-Man.
A guy in Kansas is trying to figure out if he found part of a real frog in his can of green beans.
Oh!
Take a look at what Bobby Kissel found as he helped put together dinner for his family.
Oh, poor Bobby Kissel, Terry. Yeah, Bobby Kissel doesn't deserve this. He's been a nice, hard-working taxpayer for a long time.
Okay.
Okay, just a nice little green bean dinner.
Yeah?
Let him please have it in peace.
Take a look at what Bobby Kissel found as he helped put together dinner for his family. No head, no legs, just some frog parts, he thinks.
Ah, he didn't even get the good parts.
Gosh.
He got gypped on his green bean froggy dinner.
Yuck.
So he's not really 100% sure it's a frog. In the past few years, entire frogs and caterpillars were found in canned food.
Oh, well, that's good to know. He's not alone.
Yeah.
Bobby Kissel's in good company, Terry. Apparently, caterpillars and frogs are always found in your fine vegetables sold in grocery stores near you.
Can't wait to open my next can.
That's what you get for eating vegetables.
Yeah. That's why the Jolly Green Giant's laughing so much.
Yeah.
Oh, you idiot.
You think it's beans.
Wonder what they're creaming in the corn.
Oh,
Come on.
I know what you're doing, but I wonder, yes. What the hell? Are you serious here?
That is pretty.
Bobby Kissel just trying to take care of his damn family?
Yep.
Jeez.
Make sure they're getting a well-rounded meal.
Well-rounded, yes.
As long as it tastes good, who cares, right?
Oh, jeez.
Take a look at what Bobby Kissel found as he helped put together dinner for his family.
Right.
No head, no legs, just some frog parts, he thinks.
Oh.
So he's not really 100% sure it's a frog. In the
Yes.
past few years, entire frogs and caterpillars were found in canned food. Kissel is FedExing the frog parts to the cannery, which is giving him some gift certificates.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm thinking I would want more than some gift certificates.
Oh! Well, you're a selfish bitch.
I'm thinking I would want more than some gift certificates.
You know what, though? Frogs are a delicacy in some cultures.
That's true.
Well, so are humans in some cultures.
Okay, that's true.
Doesn't mean we're all ready to eat them, Terry.
Right.
Man.
They say that people eat a pound of bugs a year that's in food.
Is that right?
Really?
The average human eats about a pound.
A pound?
Pound of bugs. It just falls into the food and you don't even notice.
Yeah. It's good to know.
Yeah.
Let it fly.
If I get my pound out of the way early in January, will they leave me alone?
Yes, they will.
Interesting.
Well, it's like a sauna in here, as you know, Terrence.
It sure is.
It's very different than most mornings.
Yeah.
I'm getting dizzy from the heat in here. Because as I've told you many times, and as I know you've known through the years, how cold in temperature do I like to keep it? As cold as the thermometer will go, right?
Right. Even in the winter.
They're killing me, I'm telling you. They're doing this to me purposely, Terry. Call me paranoid.
They're trying to make you crazy.
Trying to make me crazy.
We're almost there. That's what they're saying behind closed doors.
No, I don't have to work out tonight. I've already sweated.
Okay.
Wasn't going to anyway.
Yes. Any excuse not to work out. Right. I passed crazy a few years ago, as you know, Terry.
Yeah.
However, this is ridiculous. The third power failure in 6 months in 2000. Let me check the calendar. Yeah, it is 2005, right?
It is.
I mean, I'm not mistaken. I didn't wake up and just dream it's 2005. It is 2005, right? Mm-hmm. It's not 1905, not 1805.
No.
It's 2005.
Yes.
And yet here in Seattle, which last I checked is a pretty sizable city.
I would say so, sure.
People are actually probably dodging fellow vehicles to get to work around this area because the whole Magnolia area and the whole downtown Queen Anne area is out of power.
Yeah.
Man. And our program director, Eric Powers, is supposed to be here in 5 minutes. You think he's going to make it?
No. He's still in bed.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm supposed to go down there today.
If he's still at home, that would be pretty lame.
Thank you very little.
He does have the stupidest line, doesn't he?
Oh, jeez.
It's good to be seen.
Oh, man, he's got them all.
It's hot. For the first time in his life, he's right. It's hot. Terry, give me a quick story, and then I'm going to have someone get a chance to spin the old rim.
Oh, good.
What do you have there?
Does the rim work on electricity?
I don't know. I sure as hell hope not.
Actually,
I hope it's a solar-powered rim, Terry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
A man here in Seattle recently paid a traffic ticket with $120 worth of pennies.
A lot of pennies.
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right,
and the judge actually made him stay and until they were all counted.
Well,
that's 12,000 pennies, right?
Well, that's probably more than that. Terry, on math is not something you want to take for granted, ladies and gentlemen. You may want to take out your calculator. But what's the big deal? It's a form of U.S. currency. As long as they keep making them, which I don't think they should anymore.
No, I know.
As long as they keep producing millions of pennies every year, this man's entitled to pay his traffic tickets in pennies.
I guess he brought
Show up with a big satchel of pennies.
He brought
I love people that carry satchels. I don't even know what a satchel is.
He brought it in a big old garbage can.
In a garbage can?
Yeah.
Something tells me it's more than 12,000 pennies, Terry.
I said, yeah, well,
Stephen, you've done the math. I know you're a math wizard. What is the actual number of pennies?
I'm not a wizard by any stretch of the imagination. How many pennies were, what was his bill again?
Somebody
$120
text messaged yesterday that your face is like a wizard's sleeve, Stephen.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. I think that's 12,000 pennies.
12,000, is that right?
I think that's right.
Wow, Terry nailed it?
Nailed it.
Or maybe it says it right there in the story.
Yeah.
Probably does.
Oh, okay.
Bingo!
The story. That's great.
12,000
Yeah, you still said I don't know.
Yeah, she sure still wasn't sure.
I thought it would be more. But there you go. There you have it.
Yeah.
12,000 pennies.
12,000 pennies, and he stood there until they were all counted.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Wow. It's like you don't come back into this courtroom until you have nickels, sir.
That's what you should have done.
Yes.
Okay, no pennies?
Uh-huh. Anyhow, I'm sure that the judge, even though he was a little bit bothered by it, and obviously he showed that by making the dude stick around while he put them all in rolls, Terry.
Right.
Had no choice but to accept this as a legal form of currency, because that's exactly what it is, unfortunately.
Yes.
And it's infesting this planet like rodents. I think we can, even people who count out change, they round up. They don't give you pennies anymore. They round up to the nearest nickel. So when is someone going to step up and say, let's eliminate the penny? When? Where does it say that in the story?
Let's vote it in.
Oh, here
now.
it is, 12,000 years.
Kids don't even like pennies anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if your change is $1.04, I mean...
geez. Yes.
Oh, do you think they're going to give you a nickel?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what they do.
They do?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to go where you go.
No one gives you pennies anymore. Not on the east side.
Well.
I had a bill.
They probably don't even give you nickels there.
I had a bill come to something that was like $11.83, and the guy rounded to the nearest dollar.
Really?
Yes. Screw change.
Here.
That's the way it works. You're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
What color am I?
I don't know. It's too hot in here.
Please tell me.
I'm not taking callers.
You're not?
No.
Oh.
But thanks for calling. Go figure that one out. You're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Did I win?
No.
Why?
It's too hot in here.
I need to win.
Well, it's a damn shame, isn't it?
I won, huh?
No.
You're no match for her reverse psychology, huh?
Hello? Oh, wait, you did?
Yeah, right.
Hello?
Oh, my God.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Why do people have to call me so greedy? Whatever happened to hi, Mr. T-Man? How are you? I'm sorry you have to deal with such conditions this morning. You shouldn't have to deal with that.
Let me say that. Good morning,
Oh,
Mr. T-Man.
shut up.
Great idea.
That's probably why they don't do that, is because they get greeted with things like that.
Oh. So what are you saying? They can't win?
Right.
Literally? And figuratively?
Yes.
And
it's usually, well, how about we just go to the next caller and give it to them?
You make an interesting point, Terry. I should be willing to give more leeway to these callers, is what you're saying.
You think?
Terry, it's oppressively hot here in the studio.
I know that. I mean, pretty soon we're going to have to just turn off all the lights so it stays cool or something.
It's not going to do anything.
Well...
Man, Terry on Solutions. Just a disaster.
They're not heat lamps, Terry. They're just light bulbs.
I understand that, but
although I do throw it
emit,
every day.
They emit light and heat. And...
You're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
What's up?
How you doing?
What's up?
What's that?
Thanks for the call.
Wow, I almost thought she had it there. I was like...
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
What up, T-Man?
Seemed like we ran out of steam there, Terry.
Oh, okay.
Nothing else to talk about.
Yeah.
Now she has started breathing heavy, huh?
Hey, Terry, we got to find someone who's going to look good spinning that damn rim.
Okay.
Yeah, like this guy.
Oh, he's going to look great.
Huh?
I am your man.
Yeah, is that right?
I'm ready to spin the rim.
Okay. Go ahead. What are you waiting for?
All right.
Does our rim work this morning?
I'm waiting for you to provide it for me.
Well, we're out of power around here, sir.
Yeah.
It's our third power failure in 6 months. Seattle City Lights working on it, though, I'm sure.
They're all over it.
Right.
Yeah, I'll wait till you get power then.
Okay, thanks. You're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Who wants $93,000? Should it be that tough to give away here, Terry? The chance to win that kind of money?
Shouldn't be that tough.
Well, then why aren't people stepping up? You're on. Oh, it has something to do with me, you think?
I think.
You're on the air.
No.
Come
Hello?
on.
All I know is this domestic import global car show, do the math, is due to roll into Tacoma Dome on September 17th. Do you have your hoopty ready?
Because you can certainly enter.
You're on the air. Anyone there?
Hello?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi.
Come on now. Don't ask.
I never got to talk to the T-Man.
Well, today's your lucky day, baby.
All right.
Yes. Who's
I
this?
talked to Eric Powers, but you know.
Almost there. Almost there.
Speaking of which,
people.
Has this hoopty rolled into the station?
Guarantee if you call him right now, he's still in bed.
If he's still in bed,
guarantee you,
he's fired.
He's 4 minutes late.
Give him a call.
He's not. Even if he is in bed, he ain't answering. Where's his number?
He is at home still.
What do I do with this cockamamie number here?
Walking up the 5 flights of stairs or however many.
He's not still in bed.
Okay.
His Eggs Benedict is almost done. He'll be here any second.
Yeah. He's got to stop at IHOP on the way in.
Calling the redhead.
He's on his way down.
No, he's just telling his wife, don't answer the phone. Let it ring.
Hi, you reached Eric and Jody. I know what's on right now. Hello?
See, there, I told you.
Was that him?
He was there.
Call him back. That's him.
Oh, my God.
That is him.
Why did he pick up?
He was almost free and clear.
Could be an emergency.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected.
Pull the phone out of the wall!
What the hell, man?
Flipped over from Quest, disconnecting his line.
Hello?
Hey!
Hey!
Are you freaking serious?
I'm in the shower.
Yeah.
You got me at a bad time, guys.
Right. Anytime would have been a bad
Sure.
time. On your shower phone?
Sure, everyone would agree that has ever seen him in the shower.
Can you hear me?
Whatever, man.
Told ya.
Why am I slaving over a hot stove here then, Terry?
I don't know.
Why? Why do I do the things I do?
We all need to go home and take a shower.
I'm ready to stitch together a pair of Nikes.
Whoa.
We care about him when he has issues.
Yeah.
Of course we do. You're on the air.
There's no sense of urgency, so why should it be on our part?
That's right.
Oh, boy.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hi, did I win?
No.
Oh.
And you know why you didn't win?
She sounds so cute, though.
Well, why did she start off in such a greedy fashion, Terry?
Well, I mean, that's kind of all the promos they play. It's cue to call
Oh,
and
jeez. Is that how it works around here?
and you don't like to say what caller am I?
I think I get it now.
So what?
Open up with 34 double D.
Yeah.
What's that now? Okay, never mind.
Open up
It
with
is,
hey.
it
what
is
are
a
you
greedy
wearing?
way to start, though.
Yes.
It bugs me, too.
Yeah, but if they've
You're
tried
on the air.
every way. Hey, how you doing? I'm hot. Click. You know, I mean, what do you want?
Somebody's going to throw a new angle at us, Terry.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to be refreshing. And they're still not going to win. You're on the air.
Hello, T-Man.
Yes.
I'm so sorry to hear about the conditions that you're working in.
You're so glad?
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Oh, well, that's nice
She's
of
like,
you to
no,
say.
I said sorry, I swear.
It's very nice of you to say. I'm glad that you consider our situation and you can appreciate what we're going through. I really feel that you mean that, too. And how can I be of some service to you this morning, love?
I was wondering if I might be able to spin the rim.
Now, do you think you're a good rib spinner, baby?
Of course.
Why do you say that? I'm actually literally ready to, how you say, perspire, Terry.
Are you feeling your sweat glands starting to swell?
I've already reached my dew point.
Yes.
It's here.
Time for a change of underclothes.
Wow.
Tell me what movie that line is from.
I don't know.
Where some dude says to a woman, I'm about to, how you say, perspire. No one will ever get that.
Okay.
And
is it a comedy or a drama?
Well, the reality of it all is it's not just a comedy. It's not just a drama. It is an all-time classic, and yet no one will be able to come up with the movie.
Let's see. You love obscure, crazy.
You're on the air. Well, is she still there? You still there?
am.
All right, what do you want? You want to win? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your name?
Amber,
What do you do?
I work for Quest.
What do you look like? Do you douche?
What?
Go ahead, answer all the questions in order.
Well, I have so far, but I'm 5'6", about 182 pounds.
Jesus.
Hey, I'm being honest.
I appreciate that. I really do.
Whoa, everybody moved back.
Go ahead.
I
Just trying
have
to give you some
green-
room here. Yes.
I have green eyes and
Whoa,
brown
what's the point
hair.
of that? Yes, brown hair.
It's not the Import Donut Show.
Oh, wow. If it was, Stephen Kilbreth would be emceeing.
Right.
What's that?
I said I've got my nose pierced and my tongue pierced.
Oh, it's hot.
Boy,
I'm average.
And your name again was what?
Amber,
And how many times did you say you've douched in your life?
have I douched in my life?
Yes, please.
I don't know.
Well, every woman knows. Terry knows.
I don't keep
and her
count.
number's really high.
Wow.
still climbing.
Well, you know the T-Man rule on douching, right?
No, I don't.
It's on billboards all over town. Or they didn't put that one up?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I haven't seen
We'll
that.
have to make sure to lay that one down.
What
today.
is that one?
Ah, I can't just ruin your surprise.
Oh,
Terry.
dang
I
it.
told you I'll lay it down later today.
Okay.
You know, you don't know the T-Man rule on douching?
I don't recall.
Oh, it's a damn shame. All right, hang on, you win.
Thank you.
Keep your nose ring in line. All right. Pasty, pick up the lady. The nose ring.
What?
182-pounder there.
What is going on, Amber?
Okay. Now, what was I talking about, Terry?
Douching.
Douching.
Oh, yeah, douching. But
and
before
the
that,
rule. The rule.
Yeah, before that, though.
Powers. Getting fired.
Powers is fired. And before that... Oh, does anyone know the movie?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Say it one more time. I'm sure I'll nail it.
I'm not sure I'm saying it exactly the way he says it.
Oh, it's a he.
Ooh,
I
wow,
got it.
he.
You got it? Oh. I'm about to, how you say, perspire.
Is it Steve Martin?
No.
No.
Did it sound like Steve Martin to you?
It was just, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea.
It was a stupid guess.
I'm sorry for guessing. I
All
thought
right.
that's what we were doing.
No. Don't speak until you know it.
Oh, man.
Robert De Niro.
No. Stupid guess. The T-Man rule on douching. No. Did you appreciate that movie, though, Steve? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Did you make it one of your all-time favorites or what?
Yeah.
Top 5 or no?
Well, it's interesting.
Stephen asked to borrow my DVD of Fraternity Vacation.
Yeah?
Starring the greatest character ever invented in the big screen movie history.
Oh, you got it back from the hot one over here, Hot Shots?
Oh, jeez. Easy now, Terry.
Yeah, literally.
Keep your editorial opinions to yourself. Anyhow, what was I saying now?
Steven borrowed your movie.
That's right. No, before that.
Where's the line? What movie is that line from?
The rule.
Oh, yeah.
Douching.
Yes.
Y'all can't even follow here. The T-Man rule on douching.
Yes.
Everyone should take this extremely seriously. If there's one rule that stands out in importance over all the rest, it's this one.
Hold on, let me write it down.
Okay, good. Well, it's too late for you now, Terry.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, I can pass it on to my girls.
no woman out there should ever, under any circumstances, I don't care how staggering, you should never douche more than once a year, and really no more than a total of 5 times in your life, Terry.
Wow.
Because as has been proven through physics and chemistry and all kinds of science, the more you douche, the more you're going to have to douche, Terry. So, only douche under extreme circumstances.
Good that you research all that.
Like having to work 4 hours doing a morning show with no air conditioning. I'm going to have to douche immensely after this program's over, Terry. But it'll be my one time this year I do it.
Oh, good.
So I'll be okay.
The T-Man.
Actor Ben Stiller and his wife just had a baby boy. The couple also has a 3-year-old daughter
That's nice.
who has a little brother named Quinlan. The couple starred together in Dodgeball and Zoolander.
That's terrific, Terry. Maybe now he can focus, Ben Stiller can focus on being a dad and not be a part of every movie that hits the big screen. Is that possible?
Let's hope so.
Is that possible?
Could be.
They call me crazy, but I'm starting to get a little burned out on Ben Stiller.
Oh, come on.
I mean, I love Zoolander. I'm waiting for Zoolander 2.
It's in the works, right?
It's pretty funny. But he doesn't have to be a part of every single movie.
Yeah.
All right? Okay. Everyone's calling up with their guesses, Terry.
Oh, of your movie?
Oh, yeah. I don't know why this became a big thing. It's a stupid line, a stupid movie that I cracked up at uncontrollably, Terry. But that's just me. I laugh at lines that most people would not even find even funny or even recognize it was part of the movie.
Okay.
Now, what do you have there?
Well,
Give me something. I know
I
that
do
you're
have- I found
at
something.
a big disability this morning.
Oh, big disability.
More than usual because the printers aren't working because the power failure, Terry. The power's still out all over this area of Seattle. I'm sure any minute, though, the power will come raging back up.
Sure.
It's already been, what, 2 hours or so?
Fully confident. What do you have there that you found in your newspaper or whatever else you're...
Well, in Pennsylvania, a 19-year-old prostitute was busted for giving a senior citizen discount on her sexual favors to 2 old men, a 71-year-old and an 83-year-old.
And why is that a problem? What's wrong with a little coupon Thursday?
First of all, prostitution, of course, is illegal.
Yes,
so,
but
they were arrested
you're telling me
for
she
that.
got busted because she gave a discount, though.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, the whole senior citizen discount, I guess, they've found that kind of interesting in the story.
She wouldn't have been busted if not for the senior citizen discount?
No. She still would have been busted, but it's just the fact that she gave a senior citizen discount to the old guy.
Oh, that's why the story's interesting in your opinion.
Kind of funny.
Well, I was ready to go out and buy my gray wig.
Were you?
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm all for a good deal.
There you go.
It's nice of her, Terry.
Yeah, it was very nice. Although, you know.
Sure that it was of a much higher value than what she was offering. Worth every penny.
Sure.
At its full rate. It always is.
You know, the seniors are on fixed incomes and such.
What's this now?
Senior citizens are on fixed income,
Is that right? I don't know, Terry.
Oh, okay, well.
I don't know any senior citizens.
Oh, wow.
I'm never going to be one.
Yes.
All right.
They always get special deals, though.
I know. At food places
Great
and everything.
deal. Can't eat salt. What a great deal.
You're on the air.
Cheaper movies.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, is Jim Carrey in The Mask?
No, I don't even remember what the line was anymore, Terry. What did I say? Oh, yes.
Something about perspiring?
Right. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm starting to feel a little moisture gathering in the armpit area right now, in case anyone's interested.
Wow. Goody. Can't wait.
You're well past that?
Oh, yeah.
He's wiping his brow.
My coolant system's working overtime anyway.
You're on the air.
Forget needing to be hot in here.
And no one's going to get this, Terry. I don't even know why we bothered.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not even part of the movie. I could have dreamt it. I don't know. All right, so
Sure.
I don't know why everyone feels the need to call and guess. I didn't even make any suggestion as to what is being offered if anyone gets it right.
Maybe they just like being able to guess. It's a fun little game for them, you know?
Well, then go ahead. You're on the air.
What's up, T?
Yes, how are you, sir?
I'm all right.
Okay.
Hey, the movie's called Airplane.
No, there is a movie called Airplane, yes, but doesn't contain the line that I threw out there.
Hey, T.
I'm sorry.
Hey, T.
Yes, sir.
You ever been with a woman that has a squirting situation when she has an orgasmic situation?
Now that's part of Airplane, Terry.
Okay, is it?
Yes.
Wow.
That was fried green tomatoes.
Right.
Wow.
Oh.
You tried to put it in code for you, though, by saying situation. Didn't really hide it, though.
It's way too hard to talk about these subjects. What else is going on, Terry, please? No one's going to get the movie. Forget about the movie. I'm sorry I even mentioned it.
Oh, okay.
What do you got?
This is actually something interesting, too. Apparently, our unborn children are swimming in mercury, gasoline, and pesticides.
Yeah, it's called the local pool.
Yeah, no, actually.
Yes.
Pollutants get into a pregnant woman's system almost exclusively through the air. So just by pregnant ladies
All sounds
walking
like
around.
a step up from urine to me, so it's wonderful. You're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm
yes,
here.
yes.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes.
Hello, my guest.
You're on the air.
T-Man,
Yes.
that movie is actually Al Pacino, Scarface.
I could see Al Pacino. Yes, and Scarface saying that line.
And what he said was, I'm how you say paranoid is what he said.
Okay, I'm sure Al Pacino said that line in Scarface, and he did. I've seen Scarface about 100 times. But you can't think for a second that someone else may have said in a different movie, I'm beginning to, how you say, perspire. Yes, Al Pacino said your line in Scarface, but somebody else said my line in a movie called, and no one was going to get it anyway, Terry, and I want to end it right now before the whole show becomes people guessing and it's going to get really ridiculous. A License to Drive! Ooh. An all-time classic, Terry!
Wow.
Way better than Scarface ever could be in its greatest moment. Corey Haim and Corey Feldman hold a backseat to nobody, not even in the movie. Even though Corey Feldman was riding in the backseat most of the movie. I know you've seen it at least a dozen times, right, Terry?
Oh, at least.
Have you seen it once?
Once.
You have?
Yes. And do I remember any of it? No.
It's the greatest line ever. I was cracking up forever.
Okay.
People were looking at me in the theater like I was a mental patient.
Oh.
And at the time I probably was, and I'm about to become one again, Terry. But nonetheless, that line is from that movie, and I find it very comical.
All right.
Okay. What else is going on?
Got a story out of St. Louis about a woman who is actually suing a church because apparently she was at a little church picnic where there was one of those dunk tanks. Mm-hmm. And she was sitting by, wherever the seat was, and somebody was throwing the ball at the dunk tank. Missed it, and it ended up hitting her in the head.
I'm beginning to, how you say, Terry, perspire.
And she was very upset about this, and so she's deciding to sue the church for $25,000.
Gonna sue the church?
Yes.
Why stop at $25,000? Why not take over the whole church?
I know.
Our Lady of Jesse Smith.
It's actually at Our Lady of Help of Christians Roman Catholic Church.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying, though, Terry, after the lawsuit is all said and done, it should be Our Lady of Josephine Turner.
Yeah, probably.
What's her name? Say her name?
Donna Tinsley.
Oh, Our Lady of Donna Tinsley. Oh, I'm joining that congregation immediately.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Way to go. Sue a church.
Yeah.
Nice little thought there. Why don't you sue the Lord while you're at it? I hear he's worth a lot.
She claims...
I'm suing for the son, Lord. I want it mine. I have a really good lawyer. By this time next year, I'll be in sole possession of the sun.
Of course, she's claiming the...
How do you sue a church?
She's doing it. She says that the dunking booth was too close to the seating area.
She won't be happy until the church is boarded up and no one can pray! Well, don't sit too close to the dunk tank next time, dummy.
Okay.
Stand on the other side.
Oh, you mean that thing where they throw stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then she got hit by a pie at the next party.
Is it good karma to sue a church? Yes
or no?
Okay, thank you.
You better hope
clarification.
On Judgment Day, you don't have to explain this one. Wait a minute.
St. Peter will say, no, I understand, miss. You were perfectly within your right. That ball had no business coming anywhere near you.
Right.
And even though they didn't give it to you on earth, here in the afterlife, here's your church. I don't see how you could sue a church, and especially under these circumstances. The dunk tank raises a fortune for church functions. Everyone enjoys the dunk tank.
Oh, yeah.
Barrels of laughs.
You're going to get cold.
It's a softball anyway.
Oh, you just missed Tommy. Do it again. Tommy's a great dunk tank thrower, don't you know? And he used to work on the docks.
It was probably like a free picnic where she got free food and stuff.
Right.
Too.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was a church gathering, so you know.
May I see the story, please?
And she didn't make a donation.
No.
Right? No way.
You ever been in a dunk tank? It's fun.
No, and I have never any plans to, Stephen, so I guess I'll have to miss out on that one. I'll just have to take your word for it, okay?
It's entertaining.
Mm-hmm. I can't see Stephen on a dunk tank. Aren't you supposed to say, like, stupid lines to people and harass them and talk to them? That's not Stephen's style.
Huh?
What do you do? What are you doing there? Just play with the thyroid? What do you do?
That's pretty much it. Wow. Try to keep the thyroid above water.
There you go.
Boy, is it cold in here? Your thyroid sure shrunk.
Yeah.
The T-Man.
The power just went back on, Terry. What a luxury.
All righty.
How lucky we are.
That is cool.
So fortunate. It's only 3 hours this time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now you can start clipping stories off your wires, Terry. They're going to start working again.
Good deal.
They're churning out stories like crazy. You don't have to start rifling. What, have you been rifling through magazines over there?
Yes, I have.
Well, that one says 2002. What are you doing to find stories these days?
I know.
What does that one you're holding say? What date is that?
This is actually 2004.
Oh, how
Back
modern.
in February.
Yes.
From Glamour, though, hey.
What's the title of it, real quick?
5 big dating mistakes and how to avoid them.
Going on them! Okay, we can move on.
Whoa!
Doesn't that cover the whole scope of it?
No.
Dating.
I'll pick you up at 8 for dinner.
Oh. Come on. Dating.
Mm-hmm.
There's one big mistake. Getting involved in the whole dating situation, Terry.
Okay.
But I'm sure they give you a little bit less general mistakes that are made that I'm sure we could discuss, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
However, more important things are going on this program right now, and as soon as I figure out what they are, I'll get to them. So in the meantime, why don't you give us a couple of those dating mistakes, you say, Terry?
Yes, 5 of them there are.
There are only 5?
Well, in this article, yes.
All I know, Terry, is dudes and women, but especially dudes, are making tons more than 5 dating mistakes.
Sure they are.
Like bringing the bondage midget, Terry. That is a big no-no. I think most people know that, but still, it's just a mistake made from time to time.
Well,
even something as simple as eating corn on the cob at dinner. Just don't do it. It's such a teeth hazard. Man.
So all of a sudden the list has gotten longer.
I'm sure. Does it say anything like the bondage midget or eating corn on the cob, Terry?
No.
That just gives you the idea of the spectrum of mistakes people make.
Sure.
You ever see somebody's teeth after they eat corn on the cob, Terry?
Yeah.
You only eat corn on the cob in the privacy of your own home and amongst people that obviously have established that they actually do love you.
Right.
You have to have a deep love for someone to look at their teeth after corn on the cob, Terry, because I can't stand it.
Or during it. I can't stand watching someone eat it. Like, forget after. During it. It grosses me out. Just go outside
All the
with that.
slurping and the...
Speaking of which, good morning there, Marie.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am great.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Live from the Sunshine State. Last we spoke to you, you were in a little bit of a Florida funk. It sounds like now.
I know. That's still going on, but I don't care.
You don't care.
Oh, good.
I mean, what can you do? I'm not going to kill myself.
Oh, jeez. Well, that would be a kind of lousy option.
Well, that's right. That's right.
You've kind of gotten immune to the Florida situation. You've kind of gotten accepting of the fact that your dating days are over, or no?
No, I'm dating more than ever.
More than ever?
She is out there, T-Man.
So does that mean you're being asked out more than ever, Marie? Are you telling me that the Florida guys are asking you out at a faster and higher clip than the Seattle men did? Is that a true statement or no?
No, it's not true. I mean, Seattle men are much better than Florida men.
You used to knock Seattle men when you lived here like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of them were not, like...
You see, you don't know what you got till it's gone. Do you remember when she was living here, Terry? I know you're trying to forget. But when she was living here, she used to come in the studio with her wig on, and she used to tell everyone...
No.
She would complain nonstop.
Marie, you complained you complained nonstop about Seattle men. Now you're making it like Seattle men.
Non-stop. No, it wasn't non-stop.
Yes, it was.
I had some great guys, so no.
You had some great guys, and you've yet to find even one great guy in Florida?
No, there's some guys. It's just now I decided to just have fun.
How many men have you had sex with in Florida since you moved there? Don't lie. Don't lie, or I'll know you're lying.
I'm not lying.
How many men? How many men?
I'm counting in my head.
Oh, geez. Wow. How many men have gotten the Marie VJ since you've moved to the Sunshine State? Maybe they're thinking of changing the name after all these guys have had sex with me. Since you've moved to Florida, how many lucky guys? 4?
4.
What about Federico?
Marie, can you tell us the first names? Just so we can make sure that there's no mistake in the number you threw out there. The first names of these guys that have been so damn fortunate to have the ability to say, yes, I not only lived a life, but I lived a life that included sex with the great Marie.
I can't.
You can't?
No.
Why?
I don't want to say the name.
She doesn't know them.
The first names. The first names.
Doesn't remember them.
We're not in Florida, and how general is the first name? How revealing is that going to be? Not at all. So just give us the first names.
All right, here we go.
Yes.
Dan.
Oh, I know that, Dan.
Dan the man.
Dirty Dan.
All right, so we got Dan who sexed you up, yes. How many times did Dan get access to the... How many times
sexy.
How many times was Dan a one-time thing for you, or no?
No. That was like...
A couple of times?
How many times?
3 times.
3 times. Was that all on the same night or different nights?
Well, the same night I'd count as 1.
Okay, so 3 different nights. Dan threw you up against a wall and made it happen.
Call me Uncle Dan.
Well, is he a lot younger, or is he the same age as you?
Like 3 years younger.
Okay, so there's Dan.
Actually, I forgot about one.
Oh, jeez.
I don't.
That's why I wanted her to say names. It triggers more of a more explicit memory here, Terry. So it's up to 5 now.
It's just I didn't pay attention.
Oh, then there's Dan's brother. I forgot about him.
And his uncle and his
son.
Okay, so Dan and who else?
John.
Dan and John.
Is that what you call them all, though?
Dave.
Gee, when did you fly down?
These are pretty, I told you that first names would be general, but I didn't know this general, Terry. I didn't know it would be this generic with the name.
What did you think?
There's got to be a Julio or something in there.
Julio.
You got Dave, you got Dan, and John.
And then there's Jim. Yeah. Jim.
Sure. Is she making this up, Terry?
Yes.
Marie, people are going to start to think you're making this up if you keep using names. I mean, maybe it's the truth, but the fact
that... No names. What do you want me to do?
Jim,
make them up?
Jim, John, Dan, and who?
Dave.
Dave.
Yeah, and Dave.
And the fifth guy?
This one has already specific... okay, Patrick.
Patrick.
Yeah.
Patrick at the biggest wiener, obviously, right?
Yeah. It wasn't bad at all.
Did you?
Yeah, I just went to Miami over the weekend.
Wow. Did you have a big South Beach orgasm or what? You reading that book, Terry?
Yeah,
the South Beach orgasm?
Cool.
Huh?
Miami was really cool.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah, I had so much fun there. Woo.
Okay, now the over-under on how many guys she used protection with, Terry, is 2.
All of them.
Is 2. Do you want to go over or under, Stephen, on the line of 2 guys she used protection with?
Wow.
That's a good line.
Well, since she's about 20 years past menopause, she doesn't have to worry about pregnancy, Terry. So the only thing she worries about...
The guy still don't want to catch a disease or something.
Right. The only thing she worries about is STD. So the over-under is 2 on how many guys she had protection used with. Huh? Right. Are you going over or under, Stephen?
I think I'm going to go over, but not by her choice.
Mm-hmm.
By theirs?
Yeah, this girl looks skinky. I better shoot up her over.
Marie, that doesn't sound...
Are we having fun yet? Yeah.
Yes, we're having fun. Not
I know I did.
You had fun?
Yeah.
Wow.
I can write a big story. Maybe I will.
What'd she say?
Write a big story?
She can write a big story.
Very interesting.
It might be a whale or something.
Sure, it'd be a bestseller.
Yeah, it will be. You will ask for my autograph.
How many of these guys, because of the great sex that you gave them,
yes,
wanted to, marry you?
Wow.
Wanted to what?
What's the over-under on that one?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
The line is 0.
Speak English.
Why? Well, why no relationship with any of these guys, Marie?
Because I don't want any right now.
I forgot.
So you just throw it around to anybody.
You know what?
Wow,
no,
just willy-nilly like that.
What?
Too complicated. My life is in a limbo. I don't know.
Your life is in limbo.
I just want to have sex.
And you just want to have blue-haired sex and no complications.
No complications. That's perfectly
and these
fine
guys,
with me for now.
These guys know that up front.
Oh, yeah.
And even though it breaks their heart to hear about that, they are willing to have sex with you anyway, knowing that there'll be no real after...
Oh, yeah, it's good fun with them, too. What do you think? They're not like that.
Now, are you typically the aggressor, Marie, or are you more the dead fish kind of sexual...
No, I'm never dead fish.
Okay,
no.
what are you then?
No.
Somewhere, I'm not talking about the smell now, I'm talking about your ability to get active with your body. I mean, are you... Let's ask this. What's... As a person who's an older listener, let's be honest, you're not the youngest listener we have. What's your favorite position?
Oh, there we go again.
Where?
Do you really think that she's doing a lot of, acrobatic type positions?
Well, Jay, she's in shape for it. She's really flexible.
Okay.
Little WD-40, she's ready to go.
Doing those Kama Sutra moves.
Like the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz.
Oil King!
I miss you guys.
We miss you, Marie.
I miss you guys, too.
How do you meet these guys?
Terry's getting all of a sudden a little bit excited.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, right. Marie makes herself very available. I actually saw Marie out one time at a bar on the east side, Terry.
Really?
She sits there with a little drink and her little stirring straw. Her little legs crossed, her hair extra blue. And she makes herself very approachable.
Oh, well, that's good.
Right, Marie?
I have no problems meeting them at all. In fact, I already got 4 calls this morning, and it's too early to answer any of them.
What's that now?
She's already gotten calls this morning, man.
Yes. And you're playing the game?
All of them. And I'm like, leave me alone, people.
Marie, are you sure this all isn't just some big fantasy in your head?
Oh, sweetheart, you don't even know 1/10 of it.
Oh, she's only giving us less than 1/10, Terry.
Wow. I don't need to make things up.
She doesn't need to embellish, Terry.
No, she doesn't.
This is the life of Marie.
If anything,
I'm a little envious.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Not to make a big, confusion and shock in Seattle.
Well, why are you depriving all the men of Seattle the ability to hook up with Marie anymore? When are you going to come back and make yourself available to this pool of men? Because I know they're dying.
You know what? I will. Once I figure out my situation.
It's been over a year that you moved away now, Marie.
I know. It's been a year, and this is the next month.
And you're still loyal to the program? It's terrific. Yes.
And what?
I'm glad that we were able to catch up with you, Marie.
Yeah, I know. It's really, Well, it's really still damn hot, so I don't know. I hate Florida.
Okay, well.
But, for now, it's like...
Sure, the feeling's mutual.
Because I have
As I said, Marie, it's lovely checking in, and call us again soon.
Okay, Pappy.
There she goes. Mm-hmm. Loyal caller from way back when, Terry.
That's true.
Lord only knows why. But she illustrates the biggest dating mistake you could ever make in your life.
She's number one on the list.
I mean, Terry, as I said, I saw her one time. I was shocked. I was thinking, man, am I in the right bar?
Well, did you observe any guys walking up to her and talking to her, or did you just get out as soon as you saw her?
It's an East Side restaurant, very well known for steaks and fun. And there's a bar adjacent to this restaurant, and there at a little round table sat Marie in her chair with her legs crossed near the piano bar.
Was
she solo? She was, I don't remember.
Was she there for the early bird special?
She was with anyone else. They didn't make any kind of impact. I was just like, oh my gosh, there's Marie. Keep walking.
Yeah.
Hope she doesn't notice me. Hope she doesn't. Oh, hey, Marie! But she does sit facing the crowd, Terry.
Oh, good.
Making herself very available. Giving off that vibe of come talk to me. Come screw the daylights out of me.
Wow.
She makes herself very approachable.
Huh. No wonder she's getting it done then, huh?
So I'm not surprised, Terry, that Dan and Dave and
Jim
and Patrick got a little pace.
She should have thrown out Shaquille, since he lives there too.
Yeah, right.
And just let us all imagine if it was Shaquille O'Neal.
Right.
Well, I think Shaquille O'Neal tried, and he called her this morning, but she wouldn't take his call.
You're right.
But Terry, you hang on to those dating mistakes, because I'm sure everyone's dying to know.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Since you're bringing up dating mistakes, and since Marie has just called up to share her dating wonders of Florida, Terry, why don't I open up the phone lines at this point at 1-866-663-T-MAN, and if you're having any dating issues, we can take your calls on a Relationship Wednesday, better known as a Whackchus Wednesday.
Whoa, Whackchus.
1-866-663-T-MAN. Now, our sex lives and our social lives can't all be as stellar as Marie. We know that. We take that under consideration, and we take that for granted. So don't feel as though if your sex life and your social life doesn't sound like it's as high-flying as Marie's, that you should be reluctant to call. We can straighten it out, whatever situation is causing you problems, in no time, free of charge. 1-866-663-T-MAN. Back up to these words.
The T-Man.
Oh, the air conditioning's starting to kick in here, Terry. Oh, that's nice. How did people live before air conditioning, Miss Free?
I do not know.
Oh, well, I thought you might have made the cut. All right, anyhow. I'm a big air conditioning guy.
So am I.
I'm so glad my home has air conditioning. Terry, I'm going to have the biggest air conditioning bill this month. I'm going to pay it with a smile.
That's right.
With a smile!
Woo!
All right. Terry, you are still holding up that article. Is that what you're trying to communicate to me, that you want to continue on with the article? You didn't even get one out, did you? There are how many things?
5.
5 things.
5 big dating mistakes.
Well, I have a lot of people on the line waiting to talk, Terry, and I want to get to as many calls as possible here, so I may have time for one of those things.
Okay.
What's the title of the article? Stupid article now.
5 big dating mistakes and how to avoid them.
All right, pick your favorite one. And then we'll maybe get more in before the end of the show, Terry. You've got a long way to go before the show is over, so I'm sure you'll get in about 2. Go ahead. What's your favorite one?
Oh, how about this one?
Yes?
Don't talk about your ex.
Don't talk about your ex.
Right.
Yes. If you're a woman, don't talk about your pets either. Or talk about your kids. You know what? If you're a woman, don't talk about anything. Just open your mouth every once in a while to put in a piece of lettuce and call it a night.
Jeez. He just wants to sit there all quiet.
Right!
At least you're giving her a salad.
I mean, am I
Yeah,
wrong
that's nice.
on saying don't talk about your pets?
No.
Am I wrong on saying don't talk about your kids, whatever you do?
Well, if you're
Am I
asked if you
wrong?
have any, you have to answer the question truthfully,
No
right?
guy wants to know the answer to that question on the first date.
That's why they don't ask.
Okay.
All right? No guy's ever asked that question. Women volunteer it and then are saying to the waiter, "Have you seen him? He's got brown hair."
Right. He said he went to the bathroom.
That was 3 hours ago. It's an expensive check. Okay. Terry.
Yes.
Am I wrong on saying don't talk about your pets and kids?
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Well, I mean, I
You
don't
disagree
think
with that? You think
don't
women should feel comfortable
Sure.
in talking about their pets?
Absolutely.
Women on dates should feel comfortable in talking about their kids.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well,
Part of their lives.
I hope
It is.
Well, maybe part of their
Definitely.
lives, but not the part. There are a lot of part of lives you don't want to talk about. There are a lot of part of my life I don't want to talk about, and I wind up doing it on the radio, and I embarrass myself every day, and I don't care.
But you don't want to be you want to be upfront. You want to be open.
No, you
and-
don't want to be upfront. That's
Well,
why
I
people
think you
don't want to
should be
be on
honest.
dates. Well, no. You last thing you want to do is be honest on a date. That's why dating is. That's why I told you dating. When you first mentioned the whole article, I'm like, dating. What a joke. What a disaster way to have it. Dating is ridiculous because nobody's honest. Nobody's forthcoming with information, and that's not right. But that's the only way to go about it. What do you want to do?
Well,
in the night before it starts.
When do you feel it?
My 6 cats are home, and
ooh, gotta go.
When do you feel it is appropriate to start talking about your kids and pets?
And the syphilis.
The moment you're ready to break up, that's the time to use that to your benefit.
I mean, do you date for a couple of months and then
Well,
break
yeah,
the good
I understand your
news?
point. Eventually, you have to start talking about that, Terry, but not on the first, not during the dating process. Which hopefully, once sex is happening, you're no longer dating. I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Is that it?
yeah,
You're just a boyfriend-girlfriend situation, or
No.
you're just not?
just not dating anymore.
Oh, okay.
Further away from boyfriend girlfriend than you were before.
And one thing you especially don't ever want to do on the first date situation, one of the biggest mistakes you could ever make, I mean, this is as basic as not bringing up the pets or the kids, is talking about the wizard sleeve. You don't want to do that. Wow. And that, luckily, is something Terry learned, and now she's a happily married woman because she realized that somewhere along the way. She had to have a lot of trial and error to get there. Right. A lot of men ran for the hills. She couldn't figure out why, and then she said, maybe it's the wizard sleeve talk.
When I finally got that down, hey, you're right.
Would you talk about the wizard sleeve on a first date?
No.
Would you talk about the pets? Would you talk about the kids?
Of course I would. Absolutely.
Would you talk, period?
Would I talk? Yes.
I'm telling you, Terry, you're not listening to me. You're not getting it, but that's fine. You're not. How
are you supposed to go out on a date if you don't talk?
You don't need to worry anymore, Terry.
No, I don't.
Because you are removed from the dating world.
Yes, happily.
But it would take you 3 dates just to get through all the kids' names.
It's only a 4-hour dinner, Terry.
I'll talk about number 4 and 5 on our next date.
5. That's unbelievable.
But they bring up not to talk about your ex-boyfriend and or girlfriend.
Right.
All right.
Especially if it's negative talk.
Uh-huh.
They say you just sound all bitter.
Why, positive talk about your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend is somewhat acceptable?
They're just saying.
I'd rather hear negative talk. To be more productive in trying to steer the other person on how to best act to get the job done.
Okay.
You want to be with me? Don't be like this.
Let us go to the phones. 1-866-663-T-MAN is the number to call. You're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Hey, you had Marie on the line?
Yes, we
earlier?
did. Yes, so we apologize for that. We will make a formal apology in the Seattle Times tomorrow morning.
You didn't have to apologize for that, man. I'm a big fan of her.
You're a big fan of Marie?
I just wanted to say
You're the one. Well, she's not on the line anymore, sir. She's...
Oh, man.
Yeah, she's shampooing the wig, and she's got things to do today.
And what is it that you like about her?
Her accent.
She turns you on a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
The best part about Marie,
yes,
when you take into consideration her age, Terry, this is all relatively speaking, I'm saying, but the best part about Marie may be her looks for her age, Terry.
Yeah, she does.
I mean, that inspired the Riemann to press her up against the wall and start tonguing her.
That's right.
Even though he denies that, he knows it's true.
He doesn't like to talk about it. That's right. You walked in on him, didn't you, or something?
He wants to tell everyone off the air that it's just me talking on the radio bullcrap. No. Do I ever make up stories around here?
Nah.
You said I was fat once. Come on.
You're on the air. Hello, good morning. Yes. Hello? Anyone there?
Oh.
All right, it's bad connection. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Good. Thanks for calling.
Okay, well, I wanted to ask you why you thought dating was not a good idea, but as I've been...
Oh, not a good idea. It's a disaster. Why do you want to put yourself in a situation that's just a disaster waiting to happen?
Well, then how are you supposed to meet people?
Sarah, there's nothing more awkward than a dating situation. Are you kidding me? For the word go, the classic date I'm talking about, where you're sitting at a dinner table.
Sure.
Maybe you go to the movies, you don't have to open your stupid yak. But you're sitting at dinner just feeling uncomfortable, squirming, not even feeling comfortable in your own ability to sit normally. You have to then have conversation, everyone's lying. Who needs it? Who? Why, you thinking about getting back in the dating world? Are you in the dating world? What's your situation?
No, this is the thing. I wanted your advice. Okay, my husband is coming back from Iraq, and I want a divorce. And I want to know how I should tell him.
That's
a nice way to greet him on the ship there.
Welcome home.
Yeah. Sign here.
The big old vessel moves into port, and she serves some papers.
We had problems before he even left.
All right. Well, maybe time has healed those problems, and you can start anew when he comes back. You ever think of that?
It hasn't.
Doesn't sound like it, especially when she's all ready to go.
The damn...
Yeah, I'm ready to go, and I just want a way
the
to
poor
tell him
bastards in
without him
Iraq,
killing
did
me.
you say, Terry?
Yes.
Fighting for the very freedoms for our country?
Yes.
And you're...
So I have to stick with him,
And
be
you're
miserable?
interested in your own freedom. No, I'm not saying.
Fighting.
I'm not saying that just because he's fighting that you're required to stay with him. That's a great point. There's no doubt about that. But it is something that is an admirable quality. You have to acknowledge that. Yes or no?
Yes.
So we've established that this man has some admirable qualities.
Yes.
Now tell me about his non-admirable qualities that you can't stand the thought of him even coming home.
Well, the thought of him coming home makes my stomach hurt. Like, it really makes me nauseous.
All right. Why? What do you
Really
think? What do you think about when you think about him being in your life again?
Just the fighting and the arguing.
What do you
and
fight about? What do you argue about?
Everything. I could say that the sky is blue.
Well,
and
maybe if you would lose some weight, he wouldn't have to...
Oh, how do you know she's a big girl?
He'd be in a little bit of a better mood. You ever think of that?
Excuse me? I am 5'1" and 110 pounds. I don't need to lose any weight.
Yeah,
All right. I'm glad we can get that out of the way. Then what are you doing to annoy the poor guy?
I don't annoy... It could
He annoys
be
you?
Very well could be me. I've been screwing up my love life since I was 19 years old. So
How long have you been married to this guy?
For 2 years.
And how long has he been overseas?
For about 9 months.
9 months. And when he left, did he have any idea that you were thinking about moving on with your life at that time?
Well, yeah, we're not even supposed to be communicating. We have a no-contact order.
Wow.
Well, that's
A little
always-
volatile of a relationship there, huh?
How does every married man get one of those? So,
But I just
all right,
want
so
to
he-
I'm still young, and I just want to get it over with.
All right, so
and,
he's not going to be shocked. He's not going to be surprised when he gets home and he realizes you're moving on with your life.
No, I just want to be able to tell him in a way that he's not going to kill me.
You're worried. Okay, and you're then going to get back out in the dating world?
Yeah, I'm
You're
young.
going to get out there and date.
Yeah, I want to.
gonna
Well,
be
now
asked-
that you said it's a bad idea, I don't know.
You're going to be asked out by guys, and they're going to take you places.
Well, I get asked out all the time. I just don't go any places because I can't because I'm married.
But now you can, because even it's just a matter of time before you
Right.
get the divorce papers done. In your mind, you're a free woman, right?
Right.
So you can start dating today if you wanted to.
Well,
You want to respect the union that you're still technically in. Is that what you're saying?
Right, yeah.
All right, wow. So let's fast forward a year, and you're dating. Okay, thanks, Stephen. You want guys to ask you out, and you're going to say yes? You want that situation?
Well, yeah.
What do you see happening? Okay, one guy who tries to mix it up and takes you to play mini golf.
Oh, but then they go to Cold Stone Creamery.
What do you do then? What do you see happening on these dates?
Well, I don't know.
Do you see yourself like having fun?
Yes.
You do.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Why do you? Well, it's possible. Why do you see yourself having fun?
Well, because I'm a fun person and I can make a situation fun regardless.
Really? How?
Yeah.
What are you going to do at the Cold Stone Creamery to make it fun?
I'm going to get M&M's and Butterfingers.
They let you do that?
What do you what do you do that makes a situation extra fun? Tell me about it.
Well, I'm cute. I'm good to look at, so he'll have fun regardless.
Mm-hmm.
But,
well, if you're so cute and stuff, then why is your husband, ready to get rid of you as well?
Well, because we're both tired of the arguing and the fighting. So, I mean, we just don't communicate. The communication is not there.
And that's because you got married too young?
Yeah.
How old were you when you got married?
This time?
Yeah, this time.
I was 21.
21. So you've been married twice?
Yeah, see, I told you I've been messing up my love life. Since I was
Whoa.
15.
Nightmare.
Man, does anyone ever acknowledge the T-Man rules, Terry?
I guess
Does
not.
anyone ever acknowledge what? No, apparently you didn't acknowledge rule number 14, which talks about the proper age to get married.
She follows the douching one.
She's douching like a champion, but as far as following the T-Man rule number, what did I say it was?
14.
I don't have the list here. 14, she has no idea.
Yeah, I don't ever want to get married again. I just want to have fun and date and hang out with people.
You think dating is going to be a fun situation? A one-on-one date is going to be a fun situation?
Well, I don't know. I've never really done it before.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I meet somebody,
exactly.
It's like a long thing.
Exactly.
It's just at least give it a try, though. I mean, what else do you suggest?
It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be awkward, Terry, but some people find some kind of enjoyment out of that, I guess.
And obviously the whole marriage thing isn't working out for her, so she's got to try something different.
Well, hey, don't you have any friends of the female persuasion?
No.
Or you don't? You have no friends? I love
I have a lot of male friends.
I love the woman who has no friends to hang out with.
Right.
She has a lot of male friends because you're probably having sex with these guys, whether you want to acknowledge it or not.
You're flirty.
Okay.
You're not?
No, I'm not. It's just...
You're one of those women that gets along really well with men.
Yeah.
All right. Where do you meet these men that you're friends with? You work somewhere?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Where do you work?
At a bank.
At a bank. So these guys are customers, and they slip you their numbers, and you call them, and you become friends.
No.
Right?
Come to the vault.
No, I don't hang out with any of the people that I work with outside of work.
I said they're customers. They don't work with you.
Well, either way, I don't know.
They want a toaster, and they get more than they bargained for.
Well, then how do you meet your male friends, and how do you become
I
friends
meet
with
them through family members, like cousins and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I do have female friends too. It just hanging out with females starts a lot of drama and just unnecessary things, and men don't have that extra drama.
Yeah. All right. Well, enjoy the dating world.
How else am I supposed to meet people if I don't date? Like, how am I supposed to get to know people?
Well, going to clubs and hanging out with your friends and going to bars isn't necessarily the dating scene. I'm talking about the one-on-one. You sit down at the table and stare at each other kind of evening. That's what you want?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Why would you want to go and meet somebody at a club? They're going to go get 20 other numbers.
Because you're not necessarily attached to them at the hip for the whole night. You can do as you please. You can if you want to start talking to someone for any lengthy period of time, for whatever reason that would be, you can do that. There's more availability. There's more options. It's less awkward. It's less uncomfortable.
Oh, Terry, what do you think? Do you think dating is a good idea?
Well, it sounds like for your case that, and like you say, you just want to go out and have a good time. The
don't get me wrong.
suggestion with T-Man about going to a club, I mean, is not too bad.
I like the rush of this online thing. Don't get me wrong on that, Terry.
Really?
I like,
You like the online
I like the online meeting someone, then meeting out somewhere, that whole thrill of not knowing exactly what they're going to look like, and maybe then taking it to the motel. I like that, Terry.
Or leaving you for dead somewhere.
Right. The possibility of getting your head chopped off in the woods, that's all a good rush.
It's a nice
But
Russian
the
roulette
actual
and dating.
standard, customary sit-down and dinner date, it's just endless.
Well, sure, but it's a little bit safer, don't you think, than the whole online
really?
thing?
Well, T-Man, could you, hook me up on, a blind date? I'm not fat.
What do you like?
What do I like?
Yeah. What do you need, baby? Who out there in the listening audience do you need? What are you looking for? What do you want?
I just want a nice guy.
Nice
And
guys? I'm sorry. We're all fresh out of those.
Oh, well, pasty.
No, I just want a guy that's nice, but I want a guy that can kick ass, too. You know
Kick
what I
ass.
mean?
You want him to be a tough guy.
Pasty.
Tough but nice.
You want what?
Tough but nice.
You want him tough. You don't want any girly kind of feminine
I don't want,
guys.
a metrosexual.
You don't want those sensitive guys. You want a tough-ass guy. It's going to be nice.
Yes.
Woman, make my dinner. That's the kind of guy she wants.
Jeez, Terry.
Yeah, I think that's hot. I like that.
You like it?
And you guys are getting on me.
You Asian?
Gosh.
You Asian?
No, I'm black.
You are?
Yeah.
Wow. Only black girls like you.
Okay.
Well, there should be more.
So
You said it, honey! I don't know. Should we hook her up, Terry? Should we set her up?
Yes,
Should we play Dial a Day with this
Oh, sure.
fucking 21-year-old directionless woman or what?
Should I tell you what I look like?
I don't know. I don't care what you look like. I know it's a disaster. Anyhow.
It's not.
Oh, it's nice?
I get hit on at least 4 times a day.
Oh, at least 4 times.
Wow.
She's got a checklist, Terry. At 11:59 at night, she gets nervous if she only has 3 checks on her list.
Call somebody. Could you please hit on me?
No.
All right, what do you look like, baby?
Okay, I'm 5'1".
Yes, I heard something
weigh
about that.
like 110 pounds.
Oh, I heard something about that, too.
I have long black hair. Well, it's like a red wine type color. Whatever. Just hook me up. I'm cute.
All right, she's got Cabernet hair. She's got what now?
It's not. Oh my god.
You said it's like red wine, right?
Like a
dark red? But like a dark. Yeah.
All right, whatever. So it's a Merlot.
And I have brown eyes.
All right.
I am cute.
Okay.
I need a date.
Well, then you don't need our help if you're that cute.
I do,
if you get hit on 4
but-
times a day, what do you need from me?
Well, because the people that hit on me, I'm not interested in.
Right. You'd rather take one of the faceless listeners out there that who knows what they're doing right now. That's what
Well,
you
yeah,
need.
I'll try it.
It's either people you meet out or John, so take your choice.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, let's set her up with John, see what happens.
Well, all the lines right now are filled with people that want to talk about other things. All right?
Fine. Thanks for your help.
But hang on, though. Maybe after a line or two gets cleared, someone may call in wanting what sounds like a very desperate ass of yours. All right? So hang on.
I am not desperate.
Well, it sounds
I
like
just
you
want to try new things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, divorced twice at 21 sounds pretty desperate.
Yes.
What?
Desperate and wanting to try new things sounds pretty synonymous to me.
No, I am not desperate. I could go and get like 10 dates right now if I wanted. I was just trying to try something new.
What must be the Merlot hair?
I am hot.
Hang on the
If
line.
I came down to the station, you would think that I was pretty, so I don't want to hear that.
Sounds like a challenge, Terry.
Yeah.
Well, where do you rank on the T-Man scale, baby?
I don't know. You can see me and you can judge.
That's a good question. That's a good point. Yeah, something good about it, yeah. Hang on. I don't know, Terry. Waste of time. You think she's really hot?
Sounds like it, I
think
guess.
she's a nice, solid $50.
Really?
When she gets nicely done up and dresses up, she's a daddy done good plus.
Oh, okay. But not super high or anything.
5'1",
110.
110.
Mm-hmm.
Merlot hair, that's kind of nice like that.
Divorced twice, though. You have to be a little weathered.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. You're on the air.
Hello?
Hello? Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
How are you?
Good.
Okay. Want to ask a question?
Ready.
What's the difference? What's the difference between courting and dating?
Courting and dating?
Courting and dating. Wow.
You like to be courted? Is that what you're saying? You like to be pursued, wine, dine, romance?
No, I don't like being courted.
Okay, then.
I mean, the whole thing about it, you said that,
I'm just talking about the date within itself. The actual function of the date itself.
Picking somebody up, buying dinner.
Just sitting there across the table, wondering what they're thinking. You're wondering what they're thinking.
So do you have any siblings?
Have you ever been to this Outback?
Worried about if there's too much silence, if you're talking too much. It's just endless, the things you got to sit and compute. I'd rather beat my balls with a hammer.
Wow.
Unless you want to beat them for me, that'll be a real good day. You're on the air.
Hey, man.
Yes.
I'm having a problem, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You gave me tickets to Summer Jam. I went to Summer Jam. It was off the hook. I went to Gary's Cove.
Really?
Met
Mm-hmm.
this chick in a pink thong.
A pink thong.
And I cannot find her anywhere.
Well, there's so many places you could hide now, sir.
Find this chick.
Yes.
Nah, I mean, this is off your chart. She's a supermodel.
Right.
I'm sick. I may have had too much to drink.
I believe you.
She was a hottie.
So what do you need from me?
I'll do anything you need.
What do you need from me?
I think he needs you to help find her.
What am I? What am I? The finder guy on the stranger now? Terry? Is that what I am? I'm the finder column.
I saw you.
Saw you on I-5.
Right.
You looked at me like you kind of wanted me. Then you got hit by a semi.
Are you still in the hospital?
That was before you applied for a restraining order. At the courthouse that day.
Come on. Doesn't anyone believe in fate anymore?
Guess not.
That person is supposed to be in your life, they'd be in your life.
That's right.
The semi wouldn't have come across 3 lanes like it did. Lord. Why is everyone trying to tinker with fate, Terry? I like to work the word tinker in every show, Terry.
Oh, good.
Remind me tomorrow to work the word tinker in there, Terry.
Will.
Why do people like to tinker with fate? Why?
I don't know.
Why? Answer me!
Can't.
Oh, jeez.
I have to go take a tinker, though.
Okay, let's do that.
The T-Man.
Let's see what we got here, text page-wise. Terry, keep in mind, all morning long, the text pages come in at 97373. That's 97373.
I'll keep that in mind.
What's the number, Terry?
97373.
No, it's 97373.
Oh, okay.
Now, what's the number, Terry?
97373.
Just a disaster.
Awful.
Okay, Hotshot, you do
I
it.
can't do it.
Okay.
I have oatmeal in my throat. I'll choke to death.
That's the way you do it. 97373. Anyhow, let's see what we got here. T-Man hooked me up with that married girl. I'm 6'2". I'm tons of fun, and I've always wanted to bang a black girl. That's nice. Okay. T-Man, I want the married lady. She sounds cute.
Oh.
T-Man, can you please set me up with that woman? I want to hump her and dump her.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Alrighty.
That lady you have on the line right now sounds like she needs the Irish Crippler. I guarantee you this dude has no idea what the Irish Crippler is. We talked about that yesterday, and I guarantee you this dude has no idea what he's talking about.
All right.
And he signs his page, or his pages are all signed with the name Ashton, Terry.
Oh,
Trust me, that just seals the deal. No Ashton knows from the Irish Crippler.
Really?
Ashton lives at home with his mom.
All right?
Wow.
He's just trying to fit in.
I'll call Ashton and see if he knows, just to be sure, though. But I can bet you, I'll bet anyone $100 minimum. Wow. He has no idea. Want to take that action?
No.
Ashton will not be able to tell us what the Irish Crippler is.
Okay.
But there have been other callers patiently waiting, so we'll call Ashton in a couple of seconds. Steven still is warming up the dialing music Casio because of the power failure earlier this morning, Terry.
Almost fully charged.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, somebody text pages the following message. T-Man, why don't you quit your bitching? People work in much hotter situations for much less pay, you pansy. And that's very much true. However,
nobody's...
when if I was a construction worker, I would wake up this morning knowing I was going to a construction site, and I'd be prepared for it, Terry.
Right, true.
When they have me come in here expecting me to perform with creative genius, and then they put me in sweltering temperatures, Terry, it's a little bit of a throw-off.
Yeah, we wouldn't have wore a suit and tie today had we known it'd be this hot. We had shorts and a t-shirt on.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like
That's a nice new suit, by the way.
You're on the air. Good morning. Hello?
Hey, T-Man.
Hello.
I lost you before.
All right, well, now you're
I was
here.
at work, and old Grandpa was coming around the corner.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, I work for him. But anyways,
Yes.
my brother's getting married on Saturday.
Okay, congratulations to you and him and the rest of your family.
Okay.
You're not able to say that on the air, sir, without an FCC violation.
I apologize.
Okay.
But anyways,
keep it
my brother's
clean.
getting married on
I understand
Saturday.
you didn't mean it. Go ahead. Your brother's getting married on Saturday, and
shouldn't expect a gift.
Well, anyways, my girlfriend, everybody's invited, and I'm the best man. I'm wearing a tux, right?
Mm-hmm.
My girlfriend
to Walmart and she gets herself, she believes to be a really nice outfit. And don't get me wrong, it's really nice.
At Walmart?
Yeah.
It's a great wedding shopping facility?
I guess so.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
All right.
But I didn't think it was appropriate. She was all excited. She went in the room, tried it out. She came up, and I was like, I might be mistaken, but I don't think that's appropriate for a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
That just made her upset.
Well, the fact that it's your brother's wedding, you should be able to have the final word on that, and she should be able to just deal with it and get something else.
Well, what's so bad
why are
about
women
it,
so damn
though?
sensitive? It's his family. It's his brother. He should know what he thinks is appropriate.
Right.
He's the great evaluator of all dresses of the world, Terry. And she should just not have a big breakdown over him saying it's not appropriate.
Well, I mean, it kind of depends. Is the wedding going to be outdoors? Is it,
What's wrong with the dress?
What?
It's too revealing.
It's not really a dress. It's a jean skirt with a green top. It's more
Walmart,
dressy
right.
casual.
Right. Dressy casual. So you think it's not formal enough? That's your problem with it?
I'm thinking my mom's wearing a dress, my grandma's wearing a dress, and I'm wearing a tux, and I'm
so you don't
supposed
think
to
she's
escort
dressing?
her in.
You don't think she's dressing up enough? Is that the deal, or you think she's wearing something too skanky? What's the deal?
Well, no, just not dressy enough, not appropriate. She's going to look too flashy sitting in this wedding.
Flashy?
And from what I hear, it's not exactly a good place to be getting married at. It looks really dumpy. Like it's not even a church. It's a.
All right. Well, it sounds like then a jean skirt works fine.
Perfect, yeah.
Maybe you're too dressed up for this terrible wedding venue of a joint.
Is your brother even wearing a tux?
Yeah, he's wearing a tux. Everybody else is, my whole family just jokes about this wedding because it's been planned way too soon.
So what's the issue? Is the issue your girlfriend's dress or not?
Yeah, but the problem
sounds
is
more like the wedding is the issue.
I tried saying go for it. If you want to wear it, wear it. But if not, don't. And then
so what is she going to do?
She wants to go out and buy another dress, and then my mom's like, "Hey, I'll go shopping with you." And then she'll buy it for her, but she doesn't want to feel like a charity case.
Where are we going with this call? What's his problem?
idea.
Break up with her.
Yeah, break up. Break up with her before she breaks up with you. Because trust me, that's coming real soon.
Put us all out of our misery. Break up with her.
I have no idea.
Now, Terry, I can understand if women who buy dresses that they don't think are a little bit too revealing, but because I have a wife, Terry, and in case you didn't know,
wow,
she's got huge ducks, especially
yes,
nowadays.
Pointed that out,
especially nowadays. As a matter of fact, she just got sized recently because with her all the milk hanging around in there, it's up to F cups.
Is she really?
Yes. Well, she was a D beforehand, and now she's at an F.
Wow.
And it's hard for her to find a dress, and when we go to formal occasions, I can't help but feel a little self-conscious about the situation, because most dresses that she wants to wear have her boobs basically hanging out of them.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't noticed. Just big ones?
You haven't noticed?
No, I don't look.
Well, that's the situation. So I can understand if he was going with that. Even I can feel a little uncomfortable in those situations. I mean, on any other woman, it's fine, but on her...
on your wife, that's unacceptable.
Believe it or not, I just feel a little uncomfortable being around all these dudes.
Looking at the F
thinking that they may be looking at him. I mean, they're probably not, but,
Right.
So I can understand if that's where he was going with it. But a stupid jean skirt question, who gives a crap, man.
Right. And I didn't understand the whole charity thing.
I don't know if he understood it either.
So
I just wanted to bring up my wife's big breasts.
that are now F's.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's thrilled that you let everybody know.
No. She's not happy with him now.
No?
I'm very happy with him.
Is it because
I love
she's
it.
uncomfortable?
She's a 32F now. That's what she got measured on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Isn't
tough.
that kind of cool?
Well, it is pretty tough to find a bra.
Just don't look at him, Terry.
Yeah, I guess.
I know you can look at him. You're a woman.
Yeah.
Don't look at him, huh, John? Okay.
I can say, ooh, look at those F's.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, at least once she's done breastfeeding,
once she's done, she may go down to like a B or an A or something like that.
Yeah, she could lose them all.
Because they're not implants or anything.
No.
A cup of scoliosis. Quite the trade-off.
So what do I do about my wife's breasts? I'm liking them at F, Terry, but if they go back down to D, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
But let's say they go
anything smaller?
Let's say they go to something tragic like B or A or something like
well,
that.
Then I guess you get her pregnant again so they can be...
Oh, jeez.
We can't discuss this.
But eventually...
She's got to come down.
Yeah. The 6-foot glass. Eventually, with pasty. Yeah. You owe me a Coke. Eventually.
You guys are wrong.
We're going to come to the end of the Ho Chi Minh Trail baby-making situation, Terry.
Right,
and
right.
then I have to start worrying about what happens if they shrink up. Like, all through boot camp, I've learned from many women, Terry, that I heard the story too many times. Oh, T-Man, I used to be a D. I used to be a double D. And then I had 3 kids, and they sucked the life out of me. And now I'm an A. Please put me in boot camp. I keep having that story resonate in my head, Terry.
Sure.
And I start thinking about what happens if that becomes my wife somewhere down the road.
Oh,
obviously, there's only one option. The old heave-ho!
Here's your 5%.
Yeah, right.
Here's your 2%. It's been fun.
Oh, 2% now.
Down to 2. Gave me beautiful kids, but you're gone.
Wow. No, I have to worry about that when it happens.
Wow. She'll be fine.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I think because she was big before, she'll be fine.
Wow.
These women go from like B up to D
no,
then back
but
to B, right?
No, I'm telling you, I've gotten so many emails through boot camp of all these women saying they used to be before kids, like a C, a D, a double D, and then afterwards, after 2-3 kids, they're down to like BA. Disgusting, gross-looking situation.
Disaster.
Disasters on 2 legs.
I think heave-ho is your only option.
Wow. God, you guys are just...
Well, we're obviously playing, Terry, not really.
Sure you are.
Yeah.
She knows that, too.
So do most boobs go up 2 sizes when you knock them up?
Oh, jeez.
Just curious, asking for a friend.
I tell this friend.
You're going home right away.
Yeah.
Stephen Kilbrett's wife is currently carrying a child.
Yes, she is.
That is true.
And she's going to have some big boobies.
And she works in our office. We can stare at her.
We get to look at them every day.
Hammer down, play 6 over glass with pasty.
Oh, jeez. She already has.
Thought you got hired.
You were off that day.
So, someday she'll have bigger ones than Steven.
Wow.
No, come on.
It's not possible.
She could have, like, triplets. That'll never happen. You're on the air. 1-866-663-T-Man is the number to call. And keep in mind the text page number 973. And toll free 1-866-663-T-Man. Yes, you're on the air. Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think the reason why relationships or dating goes bad is because men are actually a part of it?
Because men are a part of it.
That's right.
We have a man hater out there, Terry.
No.
Bitter.
Hater of all men.
I'm not a man hater.
Are you a gay woman? Yes or no?
Say again?
Are you a lesbian?
I am a true lesbian.
Why did it take me even 10 seconds to figure that out, Terry? I'm surprised it took me this long.
You said I didn't talk about you rather beat your balls, but this.
No, I said I'd rather beat my balls with a hammer than date. I didn't say relationship.
It's a whole perspective that you
don't throw any kind of sexual act or relationship situation or anything else but the actual act of the date. I'm talking about the date. You have to ride in one car, and you got to sit across the table.
It goes wrong because you guys open your mouth.
Wow.
When we open our mouths, that's the highlight of the date, believe it or not. And we recognize that that's not saying much.
Yeah, it's really not saying much. I'm not a man hater because I actually have a lot of male
Whatever,
friends.
you're a short-haired, man-hating lesbian. True or false?
So non-lipstick.
She's not lipstick.
Oh.
Tuck in the flannel, honey.
She's flannel, tattooed, biker chick.
Sans belt.
No.
Driving.
Right?
No, I'm not.
And why shouldn't you hate men? They have nothing to offer you. You're not interested in them. You realize that they have nothing to offer on any kind of intellectual level either. So what is there not to like? What is there to like? Nothing.
I actually had sex with one, but I could have watched paint dry better than actually have sex with him.
First of all, the right man can have a lot better sex with you than the right woman, despite what your mind has convinced you of. Now, I don't believe that homosexuality is a mind choice, Terry.
Right.
I believe it is a biological situation.
Okay.
So,
oh my goodness!
What? You've made a life decision. It was your choice to have a homosexual lifestyle.
Yes, I made a choice.
Mm-hmm. Well, then you're not a real lesbian.
Well, yes, I am, because my
You're not
choice
the real lesbian,
is
the quintessential in the truest of forms.
How could you say it's a biological thing?
It's something that is determined by age 5 or 6. Like when I all of a sudden started realizing in first grade that I wanted Mrs. Caney, you realize that you wanted Mrs. Caney. If you're a true lesbian.
Boy, Mrs. Caney was a hot item.
Yeah, baby. She's my first grade teacher, Terry.
Hold on, I think that was my first grade teacher, too.
Well, that's why I'm telling you. You knew when you first had your first feelings about sex whether you liked men or women. If you're a true lesbian, you realized at that point that you liked women.
I think that, it was back
So then there you go. What are you fighting with me for? It wasn't a choice. You had no choice. This is the way you're wired.
Well, no, I do have a choice because...
Well, I mean, yes. I mean, I could go out and have sex with a man, technically.
Sure.
But I have no interest.
Right.
If I had an interest, believe me, it wouldn't stop me. But I'm wired in the way that I love women. I love women with F cups, not A cups.
Anything smaller.
That's the way I'm wired. Now, technically, yes, you could go out and have sex with a man, but that's not the way you're wired. True or false?
True.
Okay, then why are you fighting with me? Why are you fighting with me just because you're a short-haired lesbian? Is that why you're fighting with me?
No, I have very nice hair, and it's shoulder length.
Really?
And because I professionally box, has nothing to do with, I'm very athletic, but that has nothing to do with...
You had no choice but to become a professional boxer. That's the way you're wired. In first grade, when you realized you wanted Mrs. Caney, you were also looking for boxing gloves.
No.
Oh.
That's not
That may,
fact.
yeah, that may.
I mean, I would love to meet Terry.
Okay.
But
And Terry's getting curiously moist right now, but she doesn't want to admit
really?
that. And she wouldn't admit it if you were on a date either, because it would be an awkward, uncomfortable situation where all people do is lie to each other. But thank you for the call. I'm glad you're out there.
All right. You have a good one, man.
No, you have a good one. We can't both have one, so I give it to you.
All right.
All right, take care. There's only so many good ones to go around, Terry.
Oh, okay.
I'm a very selfless man.
Well, that's good to know.
I'm going to have a bad one, but she has a good one.
You're good people.
That's right.
Yeah, way to sacrifice.
Yes. The old heave-ho, Terry. 1-866-663-T-MAN is the number to call. Back with more calls right after these words.
The T-Man. He was born in the bayou.
Eating a ham sandwich.
With a golden spoon. With golden teeth.
I think romantic is just sitting down and what a like this.
He's a guy looking for Miss Do-Right. And in the meantime, f***ing everybody inside.
Yeah.
He's high on life. And probably something else, too. And now, the most romantic man in the land.
Just chilling.
He's the ham sandwich guy.
I say, well, whoa now, wham, oh.
Checklist perfect as always, Terry.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. How are you, Mr. Ham Sandwich Man?
Well, teacher the man, I must say, I'm just right back at it again early this morning. The same old shakedown, the same old throwdown, but I'm back at it one more again, you dig?
Oh, you don't know how much I dig. Now, Hammy, has it been a good summer for you so far? The summer of 2005, has it been a ham sandwich summer or no?
Well, T-Man, I'm just going to say Summer Jam is out of there. The Bite of Seattle is out of there. The Torchlight is out of there. And, oh, yeah, if you like it, I love it. I am waiting on the seat to the fest.
Mm-hmm. Hammy is ready for Seafair weekend, Terry.
Yeah,
he is dressed in his sailor best, and he is going to make a big splash on the weekend to be, Terry.
Good to know.
I'm just wondering, Hammy, if you feel like you're getting your fill of summer fun. Do you feel like you're getting the most out of the summer 2005, or is the best yet to come?
Well, I'm just going to lay down the laws like this. the best is yet to come because the summer is far from over. And when the summer does get over, it's still going to be summertime on my side.
I understand. Now, what so far has been the highlight of the ham sandwich summer? A little bush, shrubbery sex with a stranger this year, or what's going on?
Well, I'm just going to tell you what shook down last night, you dig. I was,
Just last night.
I laid up there and hooked up this 2-on-1, you dig. Now, a 2-on-1 is, you would say 3 people, 2 dudes and a female, right?
Oh, geez.
So
I wouldn't say that, but that's okay.
That's a 2-on-1 when you're around. Say, man, what's up? Hook me up with a female. So we go deep out there to Everett, right? Yes. I'm in the zone. He in the zone. So I'm this type of person. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know you're this type of person. Go ahead, yes.
You go ahead on and you bust it down first, and I'm gonna lay up there, and I'm gonna take over the leftovers, right? So my round lays up there, goes.
Good friend to have, Terry.
I guess so.
All us pretty drunk last night. All us is, I'm talking about literally feeling it last night. I'm talking about, man, I was so up to, man. But anyway, back to the story.
Yes, you're up in Everett with a guy and you and some woman that you're willing to have seconds on, and what happens?
Yeah, okay, my round, he goes in the room.
Yeah.
Ray locks the door, don't let me in there, but I'm talking about he was in there and it was just so fire in there till I had to lay up there and do me in the living room by myself. You know what I'm saying? In other words, I hooked up the 2-on-1, but I did not get the boom bam thank you ma'am last night.
So Hammy got double crossed by the friend that he, in a selfless act, gave first acts to, Terry.
Yes.
And Hammy's stuck in the living room, beating the patty whacker.
Handling the business,
Double crossed on the double team.
Look. Even though I got double crossed last night, but ain't nothing wrong beating the patty whacker.
Got double, especially in Everett, got double crossed in his double team, Terry.
Yes, he did.
On my 2-on-1.
In his 2-on-1 that he set up, and he hooked it up, and he's willing to let his friend go first.
That's just not
his friend
right,
locks the door, hasn't been seen since.
Foiled again.
I even pissed off the left last night.
So,
you know, if I can't get the best, I'll settle for the less, but I could
What lessons have you learned from this experience, Hammy?
Well, it's really not a lesson I learned, but I can give the men an update on that. You know what I'm saying? That you hook up a 2-on-1, try to break down to the bust down. You should go first and give your round the leftovers, you dig?
Words to live by.
Yeah, I guess
Steven,
so.
what was the second line?
Words to live by. Where are you now? Are you back from Everett, Hammy?
Well, man, yeah, I'm not in Everett no more. I am cruising downtown Seattle, and I must say...
cruising, that's an interesting term you bring up, because I hear through the radio grapevine that the Ham Sandwich Man has been spotted driving a new vehicle.
Wow. Okay.
Well, you can call it that, you dig. I'm just trying to get up there somehow, some way. I see it, I smell it, but I ain't got it, but I'm gonna get it though.
So you're not driving a car right now?
No, T-Man, right now I'm not driving.
But do you have a car in your possession these days? Yes or no?
Yes, I do have a
vehicle. Wow. Maybe he's got someone driving for him.
He never has in the past, Terry, owned a vehicle, and now I heard that Hammy's been cruising around town in his own automobile.
Automobile?
Automobile.
And that is a good thing when I'm cruising, because I'm a totally different type of driver when I'm driving. Oh yeah,
you're a totally different type of everything, Hammy.
Yeah, that's for sure.
When I'm on the freeway, oh yes, I'm looking for a female I can bust down.
Okay.
I'm just not driving to get to a location. Oh no, I'm far from that.
Hammy likes to have highway eye sex, and he could be having it with you later today. Now, where are you right now, Hammy?
I'm by the number 2 bus right now.
Still can't get old habits to die. No. He's going to be on the number 2 bus in case anyone...
I'm not going to be on that bus. I'm walking in front of that bus on 3rd Avenue by 3rd, and I think I'm on University Street. All
right, now let's play multiple choice game show like questionnaire situational deal here, Terry.
Okay.
Hammy, how many of the following things do you have in your possession somewhere in your life? Number 1, a driver's license.
Ooh, that's a good one, T-Man.
Number two, a car registration.
Wow.
Number 3, automobile insurance.
Oh.
Just tell me the number. How many of those 3 things do you have?
2.
What did he say?
2 of them.
2?
2.
Really?
2 of them.
Yes, 2. Okay.
2 out
now,
of the 3. Let's all guess. Is that the next
try
part?
to guess what he has. I go register. It's tough that he said 2.
I know.
I
don't think license.
I would have to go license and registration.
No insurance.
Hammy, please reveal to the game-playing listening audience what 2 things you have out of those 3.
Well, for those that know me, they can just check this out today. I got my own automobile and I got my registrations. I'm without a license, so yeah, I do be riding dirty, you dig? So if you're going to ride with me, make sure to put on your seatbelt.
So wait a minute, you have a license but no insurance?
No,
he doesn't have a license.
You have a license but insurance?
No, I'm without a license.
Oh, without a license.
Yes, no license.
Well, then how do you get insurance?
But how do you have no license but you have insurance? Oh, never mind.
I don't even think he's got insurance. I think he just has a car.
There is not even insurance.
Oh, okay. Thanks for checking it. There you go. Have a great
insurance. He's laughing.
Have a great car driving day.
This
there he goes.
registration just doesn't have his name on it.
Okay.
It's some other guy's name there.
Yeah, it belongs to Pam down the street.
There he is.
He borrowed it.
He's happier than ever, though, Terry.
Yeah, he is.
Insurance is pretty funny, though.
It is a very funny concept. And
a license, too.
My T-Man spies were correct once again.
Yeah, they were.
The Ham Sandwich Man has been spotted behind the wheel of an automobile.
Automobile?
Oh, okay, yeah, we got it. Okay.
I thought we were all doing it again.
Okay, yeah. Well, I know you've probably said that a few times in your life. You're on the air. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, you've made it. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Nice.
You want to get us off speakerphone?
What's that?
Can you get us? Can you
I'm
get
on
us?
a cell phone. Hold on. Let me find out if this is a better connection.
Oh, jeez.
Is that better?
A little bit better, yes.
Oh, okay.
What can we do for you this morning?
Am I talking to the T-Man?
Oh, I know. It's unbelievable.
I know, that's great.
How many of the following things do you have? A, lubrication.
Wow.
Okay, no, go ahead. What's on? Oh, dude, that was so funny. What's on your mind?
It's like insurance.
I was listening, okay, because I'm going to kind of give you a little bit of a hint here. I've been listening to this radio station since 1986.
Oh, Lord.
I know, that's bad, huh? But
right.
I actually stopped listening to it for a while, and then I kind of came back recently.
Now she's back and better than ever, Kay!
Anyway, no, seriously, okay. The reason why I was calling is that I was listening to your radio station about a woman being past her prime.
Oh, jeez! Past her prime!
Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah, she says it quite well, too, by the way.
Yeah, she does.
She must be a very...
Past her prime.
Oh, there it is again.
She didn't learn that from Charlie and Ty.
No, but she knows what her sign is.
I'm sure they worked it somewhere into the Gollywood Report. Anyhow, what do you need to know about past your prime?
So, I'm going to give something up, but I just turned 30 this year.
Oh, jeez.
And, believe it or not, recently, I have had more attention in my 30s than my 20s. And I'm wondering, is it because
Yep, there it goes.
Past her prime.
Her phone connection. A past! It's prime! Even the phone was embarrassed of this call. The Sprint little deal she was on was like, please, do yourself a favor. Let me just do it for you. Okay, come on.
Disconnect.
She lost her connection with us. Just like she's lost her connection with the social world, Terry.
Yeah.
What was basically her question going to be? When is a woman past her prime?
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Or when a woman is past her prime, are they more attractive?
Sometimes, Terry, a woman could get more of an interest from the general mass male population when she's past her prime, Terry, because she's more of a realistic get.
Wow. Okay.
But if the question is very simply, when is a woman past her prime, I can give you a very simple answer. 26.
Wow, really?
I hate to make it that simple, but that's...
26?
Wow. Jerry, you're talking about the prime for a woman is around 23, 24, 25, as far as her ability to look the best, smell the best.
Oh, boy.
Taste the best.
Whoa.
Maybe not taste it, taste it. Anyhow, but just overall, just physical appearance-wise, Terry, and perhaps mental capacity.
Mental capacity, jeez.
25 is where it peaks, Terry. It all starts to go south at 26. Now, I see you looking very agitated over there, Terry. I see you looking very uncomfortable with me talking like this, because you know that makes you a good, solid 15 years past your prime. Now, whoa! Terry, you've done well to hang on to as much of the downslope as you possibly could. You're hanging on quite well instead of going just stumbling down real quick.
Rolling.
You're hanging on to every branch you can grab a hold of.
Oh,
and that certainly shows, Terry. That certainly shows.
Trying hard.
And I'm not saying a woman can't have a great old time on that downslope, Terry. But the reality is that a woman starts going downhill every year starting at 26.
Wow.
End of story.
Jeez.
Yeah, you don't have to look at that negatively. Doesn't mean she's a disaster at 26 or 30 or whatever.
Okay,
she just is not what she was at 25 and before while she was on the upslope. Oh, the upslope is so nice. There's more room to grow and become better.
Well, but it's a short amount of time, though. When your downslope isn't going to be longer, right?
Well, your downslope is long, but the upslope is from I'm saying you're peaking at 23, 24, 25. It doesn't mean the upslope isn't well before that.
Oh, right. It's like build.
Your upslope starts at 9.
Wow.
Wow. I said that last time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in some sense, your upslope starts then. Doesn't mean
you're approaching prime.
Right. That starts your
so dirty right there.
Well, it starts your journey up the mountain of greatness.
Sure. Okay.
Now, Terry, you're
a little yodeler on Price is Right.
Exactly. If you want to visualize the yodeler on The Price is Right, that is certainly a good visual, but the falling off the cliff that the yodeler experiences is not what happens on the downslope.
More like Plinko on the downslope.
More like Plinko. Hopefully you'll be more Plinko-like on the downslope. Not to say some women don't exactly fall off a cliff. Some do.
Right.
Very tragic situation when that happens. Terry has certainly been a long-lasting Plinko game, and many men can attest to that. She looks good at 40. 40, man. I hope I look as good at 40 as you do, Terry. But I'm not thinking that far ahead.
Okay.
So that is the answer to your question, Honey Bunches of Oats. At 25. But 26 begins the journey downward. She's 4 years into that journey, Terry.
Mm-hmm, she is.
And she's trying to convince herself that maybe she hasn't hit her prime yet because more men are hitting on her. I can understand how you could be fooled by that. I can understand how you want to be fooled like that.
So is the goal to be...
It doesn't. Let me finish my thought, please.
All right.
It doesn't change the physics of it. I wish it did. I wish I could do something about it. I can't. I'm just the messenger. Don't get mad at the messenger. Your question, Terry?
My question was then, do you want to try and be a long-playing Plinko game as long as possible?
Terry, you really can't do much about how long the Plinko game lasts.
Okay.
A lot of genetics and biology involved there that you have no control over.
Sure.
Fortunately, you were deserted by 2 Filipino parents back in the day.
Yes.
And they, giving you Filipino genes before they deserted you, Terry, and wanted to have nothing to do with you, they because of those genes, usually an Asian woman will hold up in that Plinko game physically. And, of course, the prime involves a lot more than physical, but that's all we focus on. You are able to hold on to that Plinko game more than the average person. Congratulations on that. You've done well with that.
Thank you.
You could win a new car.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, where's my car now?
It's not time to make jokes, Terry. That woman was very serious about it. She was on the verge of a breakdown, you can tell.
Yeah. Okay.
But she can enjoy the fact that more men are hitting on her. Yeah. Why? Because she's more accessible. They see that she's very much of a mark. I could take her home tonight. Can't take that 25-year-old, that 23-year-old home. She's going to make it tough on me. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to, take her out. So where's a woman who's just kind of on the downslope, not too bad? Oh, there she is. That's how it works, Terry.
Be able to teach my daughters that, then, huh?
Well, they're approaching prime.
They're starting the journey of the upslope,
Yeah,
Terry.
Steven's got it written down, it sounds like.
And when do they become legal there, Stephen?
Ooh, but they're on the doughy list, too.
Oh, wow.
You're on the air.
As your child will be, too.
Oh, no question.
Hello, yes.
Hi.
What's up?
I don't get, the reason why some people feel like they can, or think that they can be cured of being lesbian or gay or heterosexual. It's just a reality of some people's lives, Me personally, I'm going to transition into a woman because I've always felt that way.
Oh, geez.
And I've tried changing that, but
We've always needed a replacement for our trip, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like there's one in the making right here.
Good to know.
You've always felt like a woman, sir?
Yeah.
Ooh. Da, 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 da. Oh, geez. And you're making the transition as we speak these days in your life, huh?
Oh, boy.
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm.
I am. And, I've tried to be a man, but it just isn't right.
Right?
It's, but I want to be a part of boot camp.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to come back.
All right. Well, sir, if you want to be a part of boot camp, when it comes around, we'll put you down as a potential candidate.
There you go.
Yes.
You're probably pretty flat.
Mm-hmm.
We get it.
Definitely minus A.
You're on the air.
Hey, how's it going, you guys?
What's up, dude?
Hey, I gotta ask you a couple of fantasy football questions.
Fantasy football.
My gosh,
Right
you guys
around the
get
corner.
ready already.
Team Douche starting to get into the war room.
Yeah, I did my live draft last week, and I just wanted to know.
You did your live draft last week? Why so? Why so soon?
Yeah, I know.
Why so late? Why not have it in February?
I just wanted to know if I picked up the right cats. I picked up a couple receivers, and I picked up Mike Williams for Detroit and also Roy Williams. What do you think about that?
Well, you picked up guys with a lot of potential, but haven't really gotten to the top of the upslope, if you will. But I like guys who are on their way up. Hey, the biggest improvements a pro football player will be making is in his second and third season. So if you can get an undervalue kind of guy like Mike Williams or a Roy Williams, and he has an explosive year and you get him all cheap, that's the kind of drafting that will make for a championship season.
Who else do you think?
I also got lucky. I got Reggie Wayne, Peyton Manning, and I also got Clinton Portis and Steven Jackson, so I think I might be doing okay.
Sounds like
Antonio Gates, too. So.
Sounds like a solid team, but the fact there's only 2 teams in your league, maybe...
Probably could have done better.
Yeah. How many teams are in your league, sir?
There's 12.
12? Well, then you got a good, solid team there.
Yeah, NFL.com is free this year. I'm surprised.
There you go. Oh, you did it. You're doing it on an internet kind of deal?
It's like a,
Yeah,
no, that's
internet.
That doesn't count. And this just across the wires, Peyton Manning out for the season. Oh, bye. Okay. He was quitting to become a ballerina. Oh,
really?
Right after the man drafted him.
Whoa.
Transitioning into a woman?
Mm-hmm. That's
He wants
kind
to
of
be
like...
part of boot camp, too.
That kind of illustrates what I was talking about earlier. Well, all the boys at age 6 and 7 start thinking about becoming firemen and baseball players. Gay phone operator had visions of becoming a ballerina.
There you go.
There you go. It's all part of the wiring. You're on the air.
Can you imagine him as a ballerina?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God.
So graceful. Yes, you're on the air.
Let's see if his partner can lift him.
It wouldn't be a tutu. That'd be a 4-4.
An overhead lift.
This is not what I thought the Nutcracker was.
Now, I'm just wondering, speaking of fantasy football, well, first off, are you there, caller? Hello?
Yeah, T-Man?
Yo, what's up, dude?
Hey, man, I want to talk about a relationship, man.
All right, real quick, what do you got?
Oh, man, I used to go out with this girl, man, back in high school.
That's Mr. Man, by the way, but go ahead, yes.
I used to go back with this girl back in high school.
Yes.
And then she started, man, tripping, man, because she started seeing another guy behind my back. And, man, she got really mad, dude. You know, and then it started getting even more crazy because then my friend started going out with my girlfriend, and then everybody in my classroom started going out with my girlfriend.
All right, well, hang on. We got a bumper sticker for you. Pasty.
To make everything all better.
Yeah. Pasty.
Yes, sir.
Your team, correct me if I'm wrong, won the fantasy football championship of this building last year. Correct or incorrect?
Our team.
Okay, that's where I'm going with this, because you put in all the work. I mean, yes, it was a financial split between the three of you, with your team owners being Terry Frey, who did nothing, Stephen Kilbreth, who did nothing, and Pasty Dave, who put in equal finances and did all the work, and was the reason and the sole reason for, what was your hack team name again?
The Obese Baristas.
Oh, yeah.
You named him.
I named him.
Okay.
The Obese Baristas. The reason the Obese Baristas were the champions, and who did you play in the finals again last year?
We played you.
That's right. Team Douche. Team Douche had an off week that week in the championship week. I didn't know that Peyton Manning was going to become a ballerina. And I lost to you, Obese Baristas.
A stronger team.
My question is, not really. My question is,
come on now.
Since obviously you were the only reason why the Obese Baristas won the championship last year, and you won the cash that you did it pain you to have to split it three ways? And because of that pain that probably still is stinging to this day, are you going to drop the dead weight co-owners of the Obese Baristas and go solo, a pasty solo flight into the fantasy football world this season? Yes or no?
No.
Unbelievable.
It definitely took a little. It definitely hurts a little bit when I had to pay out everybody, but it took the pain off the beginning when I had to cough up the money for the fee.
Terry and Steven, the only thing they're thinking right now is what a sucker. And
JD was very nice to me at what did I see?
Whatever. Get it straight. Yeah. That's why he needs partners.
Finish his thoughts.
He doesn't have a real strong working business mind, because he dominated with his picks last year.
He did do a good job, and Stephen and I gave him credit.
The free agency picked up, and Stephen and Terry got a free ride to financial greatness.
Whose fault is that, though?
It's his fault!
Right.
That's what I'm saying, and he's not learning from his mistakes.
Have some faith in your skills.
He realizes he has the talent to be a championship owner as far as fantasy football. Be in it all for yourself now. Screw them.
Tell a mogul to cough up a couple bucks for the entry fee and handle it.
Tell them to get their own team while laughing out loud.
I could start going to movies on Sunday again if I didn't have a team.
Why would he want to take Terry and Steven in and have to split it three ways? You're a good fantasy football owner. You do the work. You sit in your apartment, you get high, and you look up all the stats.
That's what it takes. I'm the best ever.
Maybe it would just be too easy if it was just me by myself.
Right,
I need their disadvantage, on my team.
Right.
I don't know what his thinking is.
I told him that last year.
Man, I'd be so dropping you guys. It'd be like the yodeler on Price is Right, Terry, falling off the cliff.
No Plinko here.
For you guys. No Plinko. I'd drop you like nothing.
Well, maybe we should do the right thing and say, no, we're not going to be involved.
Why would you? That'd be stupid. He's dumb enough to include you again this year.
Good.
Can I get it on your team, too? I want to be a 25% owner. Just get some free money.
It's free money. Yeah. Pacey's basically handing you free money. Yep. All right, whatever, dude. I don't know why, but if that's your decision, that's your decision?
That it is.
You're letting them in again this year.
Of course.
All right.
Jeez.
There you go. That means we have to see Steven at the draft again this year.
Yep.
Terrific.
The T-Man.